I will murder your sadness and depression. Wow, why does it sound different? Sadness and depression.
Much better.
That's good.
You can go ahead and start recording.
Oh, okay. So, how long did you start recording? Do I need to start over?
Yeah.
Sweet. So, welcome to Alacadia. It's named after its savior king, King Alucard. He became the king after defeating the false god Cassio. Since that battle, they've had 500 years of peace with no known issues other than just minor inconveniences. No true monsters because they were all banished with the destruction of Cassio. Goblin kin, orcs, and most dragonborn, with the exception of the tribal clans that live in Alacadia, are for the most part gone. Because there's been so much peace, magic has for the most part disappeared from the land. A lot of the prominent magic-wielding families and areas no longer have magic. It is mainly just the powerful, gifted few and the ones that follow a deity that gives them powers. For everyone who lives in the area, there's really not much to do as far as making a name for yourself outside of joining the guild, which is what brings you all to the city of Lux. Lux is a port city, which, given that this is the only inhabited continent, it really only serves a purpose of transporting goods from one side of the continent to the other. So we open here at the Guild Hall, where all of you are waiting in line to post as greenhorns or newbies to the guild, where you can hopefully make a name for yourself, or maybe at least make money before you get killed, or get bored and die of old age.
Quick question.
Sure.
You said magic disappeared from the land. Does that include wild magic?
Most magic, not all magic.
Okay. Well,
people still practice, but there's not a real reason for them to, because there's no adventuring really.
Gotcha. Is it
So
but
why
is
the
wild
fuck are we
magic
here?
still somewhat prominent?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't just like there's peace gone.
As long as living creatures exist, there will always be wild magic.
Right.
Because chaos and shit.
Yeah. Chaos and shit.
Equals magic.
So, City of Lux, where all of you are going to be at the. I have it written somewhere. Maybe. I had it written somewhere.
Alright, good talk.
Yep. Good stuff.
Good enough.
God damn it, Aubrey. Background music, thanks.
Sorry.
You're good.
Please
The wifey.
silence your cell phones.
It's the wifey.
Please silence yourself.
Please silence your
Alright,
wifeys.
I definitely
Hey,
bolted the wrong.
just if you could
section.
just shut the fuck up.
If the movie
Wow.
theater told me to shut the fuck up, I probably would.
I am one for following instructions. I
Don't
understand.
chew so loud.
Alright, so I apparently have till 5:30 now, boys.
Word. All right, let's get going then.
3
So
hours.
you are all at
We'll die at
the
5.
Greenhorn Inn, which is ironically named because this is where all people wishing to join the guild have to go to become, greenhorns. Which, if you don't get the reference, I guess I'm old. So the owner of the Greenhorn Inn and the leader of Lux's guild is a halfling man named Salazar. As all of you will notice, Salazar is very noble-esque. No Mars on his skin, brown curly hair, wears a matching blue outfit adorned with silver around the fringe, and he just looks way too proper to have probably actually done anything difficult in his entire life.
So he's a liar.
You can
I'm
talk talk to him if you'd like.
Dare you to call him out.
Call
Call him out.
Let
Call
me
his
join
bluff.
your guild, you're a liar.
Call his bluff.
So I see you want to join your guild and start adventuring. You're a giant puss. What was that? Roll for charisma.
But he stands atop a staircase overlooking the bar at the tavern proper. And next to the bar is a line of people going up to a desk where a young half-elf woman sits. None of you know each other except for the two of you. But all of you are there for the same person or purpose. Reason?
Purpose?
Porpoise. All of you are there for the same purpose. To join the guild.
Alright.
Guild.
Is there a bar?
There is a bar.
I'd like to go sit at the bar.
All right, you sit at the bar.
And I would like to request a water from the bartender.
All right. So
I like your heart is the water.
you 100%
Can I
can.
get a water on the rocks, please?
Small gnome man approaches you, very charismatic looking, tiny as gnomes are. Black hair, blue eyes, nice little guy. He approaches you and goes, "Yeah, so what you having?"
I'm gonna have a water, please.
All right, it'll be 1 gold piece.
Never mind.
If it's too expensive here, you can go down the road to the Green Pony. My son owns it. It's much cheaper. Not as clean, but much cheaper.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll be fine.
Leave now.
You got it.
Have we gone through the line already?
So you could be going through the line.
I would very much like to. I would like to get in the line.
All right.
All right.
So at least 2 of you are in line.
I get behind them.
I get behind him.
All right. So y'all are just standing in line. You want to talk to each other, or just
Well,
stand patiently and
Nah,
wait?
fuck them.
I'm gonna
Fuck these
see
guys.
them. I'm gonna join the line at the last.
Barthos.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's legit.
We've been traveling for so long.
I've known you for 20 years. What's your name?
This is happening in game, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Something about the city makes you forget who your friends are.
Oh, that's scary.
So you get to the front of the line where a very disheveled half-elven woman who looks like she's been working way too hard all day long sits there, and she goes, "How may I help you?"
Yes, actually, I would like to sign up for the guild, and might I just say, you look like you've had a rough day. Still beautiful, but rough day. You alright?
It's a living.
Fair enough.
So what's your name?
My name is Valdris Stormbringer.
And I would like you to also describe yourself at this point for everyone else at the table who has no clue who you are.
Well, am I explaining to the woman or just to them?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, that's however you want to do it. It's going to be fun.
Well, height check for the guild. I am
Height check.
6'4", 250 pounds. Hopefully, maybe I haven't gained too much. Red hair, beard, as we like to have, and very well built, if I say so. And this is my compatriot Barthos.
Trying to slide on a voice.
She stares at you.
Don't talk too much.
Hurry up, bud.
Name's Barthos. Dragonborn, 6'5", 320. Obviously,
You look
black.
6'4" to me.
Get
fucked, bud.
She scratches out 6'3" on the card. Rewrites 6'4".
6'5".
Quit lying to her, bud.
On Tinder, I'm 6'.
7'2".
Scratches out 6'4" and decreases your height by 4 inches until it's 6 feet.
Travel with Valdres, and that's pretty much it.
You're a dragonborn? What
Black
color?
dragonborn.
Black.
He said that. Pay attention.
If you looked at it, you would know.
I already don't like talking.
Can you not see colors?
No.
I can hear them.
So she fills out your cards with your name and a brief description that you gave her, and she comes up with herself. And with the card that says you are now a member of the guild, she also hands you a token. Now on the token is a printed face of what you would believe to be the king, but you're not 100% sure because none of you have ever seen him. Now this coin, she explains to you, when you take a contract at each place that you take a contract from, you will return it to the guild hall to start the contract, or at least to go to the first location of where you can begin it, and you will present your coin. That coin is linked to your guild card, and if you were to die while you were out, or if you did not return, they could locate you through these two objects, because these two objects are magically linked. I'll let you keep up with that. All right.
On my card, does it say incredibly handsome?
No, you're fucking
Or
ugly.
was she not being nice?
Probably says pompous asshole.
It's her job to just write things down. She is indiscriminate about how unattractive you are.
I thought that looked great.
All right.
Traveling through the woods for so long, you only look so good.
Yeah. So next in line, actually, I think next in line was you. Okay.
My name is Davnorn. I'm a traveler. I'd like to get my guild request or whatever. Guild card.
She looks at you. Is there anything special about you?
Nothing special. Just my guild card, please.
Yeah, it looks like a dipshit.
Very generic. Hand you your guild card and your coin.
Well, she wasn't even a little cautious with that one. She's kind of put it out there.
Just giving everybody apparently.
Seeing as there's been no issues with just about anything except for minor inconveniences for 500 years, nobody really has caution at this point.
Got it. Hi, my name's Tiny.
That is one big ass time.
Her eyes are about the size of saucers at this point.
I'm 7'5", 450 pounds. Can I join?
It still looks like a little bitch to me.
Fuck you.
She writes out your card, hands you your card and your
Thank
coin.
you.
Am I next?
Did you get
No, we're going to go through a list of NPCs.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, technically he's not.
Alright, so I walked up to her. Hi, I'd like to join the guild, please.
When the fuck do you get in line?
I'm talking.
After you
Quit
go
fucking cutting.
She looks at you and goes, "What's your name?"
My name is unedited.
Jesus.
I'm
fucking
5'10",
Christ.
Calling you
and if you can't tell, I'm a half elf. I'm a man of faith. That's all you need to know.
Religious. Hands you your coin and your card.
Thank you very
Faggot.
So at this point, all of you will notice at the bottom of your card there is a green dot. That green dot, as you well have known from any time living or of any point knowing the guilds, it actually indicates the group that you're attached to. So there you go. Now you're all linked. In this green dot, you can actually see a small floating piece, which you would believe would be some portion of a scry spell that they can keep up with you or look in on you, or you can, yell into and hope someone's watching. But outside of that, nothing too discriminate about this card that would lead you to believe that's anything other than just ID.
Can I roll the detect, or what is it called?
Perception?
Yeah,
Investigation?
yeah, on the card.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just
Inspecting it?
Yeah, just like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
D20.
D20, and you will add your perception to see what you perceive about this card. Unless you're investigating it, and then you'll add investigation.
Isn't that? I only know the strength, dexterity, that stuff.
Go to
It
skills.
should be skills if you hit it.
Wait.
It'll tell you what it is.
Okay, I see.
I
I got a 1.
It's a very fancy piece of paper that's got your name on it.
Yay!
Starting off real good.
Told you. I wasn't lying.
First roll of the campaign. First one of the campaign.
We got out of the way early.
I wasn't lying.
Pretty excited about that. Actually, that is a way for this to go.
We're all fucked.
This is gonna be great for one of us.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just start making a new character.
Can we decide to leave the party?
Me too, actually. If I TPK, we switch one position to the left, right?
That means I'll send
Oh god.
So how do we know
Prepare to
that
die.
everyone else is in like the party?
The green little fucking dot.
Right.
dumbass.
But does it tell us that other people are in the party?
So it's a
or does it just identify
very
us?
good question. Had you rolled
Dumbass.
higher, I would love to tell you.
So I was actually going to ask if at some point you would be able to use that to like track the other members of your guild.
Yeah, precisely.
Of your-
So that if you were to just so happen to press on the green indicator on the bottom of the green dot, you have noticed that it would have actually given you almost a mental connection to the cards linked to the others of that group.
So you can find them.
Is it like an exact location or like a hot
Not-
cold thing?
Like a hot cold thing.
Can I attempt to click on the button?
It's not a click, it's more like
Oh, push.
like just place
Okay.
your finger on. And absolutely,
Firmly
Tiny, you
grasp it.
can. And you place your scaly finger on it, and you notice that just so happened to be that all of you, because none of you have moved, they're standing next to the side of the table. Feels like it's
watching the other
extremely warm around you in that vicinity, and then there's also one that seems to be extremely far away.
Interesting.
I rolled a 1, so I don't notice anything. So I walk out the door.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so
Well,
you head out into the street.
all right. Well, I guess this means we have others that we have to, I guess, accompany.
Do we have to?
Yes, I've
Like,
told you,
really?
you do have to get along with someone else. You need to make friends.
Why friends and what have you?
I want to follow them.
Little game.
Are you trying to be sneaky about
No.
it, or are you just trying to like
Just follow
openly-
them. I'm
I
like,
would love to see the 7'4" dragon try and sneak. Please say you want to do it sneakily.
no, I follow them because it keeps me warm because of the scents.
So yeah, okay. So it's not like it actually warms
Well,
your body.
you know what I mean.
But, okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
It's like when you drink.
It makes me
You're not
feel
actually
pretty.
Yeah, it's actually it thins your blood. So
You're
you're
yeah.
actually
dying.
yeah.
So I like to step out and kind of go towards the one that's like running away from me, but I know there's one staying. So, because you haven't moved yet, right?
Not yet.
Balthus, if you want to stay here and go ahead and get the guy in there and follow us, you can meet us out here. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go after the one that's far away.
Right, the one that's running out. Did you say you're running away?
I just
or-
walk out.
Oh, okay. It's just walking away. So are you?
So I'll go after them. Excuse me.
What?
Hi. Apparently we're linked together in the guild. The button or the little green piece on the paper tells me so.
I just inspected it. There's no way.
Touch the green spot. Trust me.
Aw, shit.
Alright, and there's also one further away. We're grabbing the other one, and then we'll go meet this one farther away, if that's alright with you.
So
Fuck it.
I want you to roll a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thankfully, it's not me.
You perceived dog shit.
Double ones.
There are 3 bandits waiting outside to attack.
If he rolls a 1, I quit.
I might just roll one and get this guy out of here.
If he quits, I call us go.
10.
So with the
Perception.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
At
I'm
your,
sorry, I was just kind of looking
You're
at
good.
him.
You're good.
13.
So okay, so with the 13, you know that the one that feels like it's far away, it's far away, but probably not something you could get to without like maybe a few weeks journey.
Oh,
It's not close enough to that you
I
can.
thought it was like in town.
No,
okay.
no, you just
so.
you know that there's another one, and it's just really far away.
All right. Upon further inspection, I would like to. I say we go back inside, regroup, and ask the guild lady what is going on with that one, because that is a little far.
I second that.
You're not there.
Yeah,
And
you
follow
follow.
him, you fucking idiot.
Before they come in, can I go pick up the house elf and walk him outside?
Looking right at him. You're not here.
Pick up the
You don't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to pick.
I want to pick up the half elf.
I'm
and
gonna
follow
resist
him
it.
outside.
All right, so
I am
opposed
not
strength check.
I am also a
What do I need to roll?
Both of you
Wait,
need to
what
roll a
kind of
strength
pickup?
check.
Like as a
Alright,
dating
precise.
or like
D20.
strength?
You're gonna roll a d20 and you're gonna add your strength modifier.
All right.
Now, that's a good question. Now, are you talking pick up like lift him or hey baby?
Pick him up.
Like physically throw him over my shoulder and carry him outside.
Listen, no judgment about your character.
Well, if I'm reading this right, I got a 9.
16 and then plus 5.
Doesn't matter. You got it.
So
God.
lift him up onto your shoulder.
No, stop.
He's flailing, and it
I
seems
start
like
beating
it's
his
doing
back like, "Get off
absolutely
me!"
nothing to your ability to just toss him over your shoulder.
Let go of me. What are you doing?
There we go.
Let go of me right now.
Come on, we're going outside.
What are you doing? No.
What are you doing, stuff, bro?
Oh,
The
And
whole
we just
time.
follow outside to find.
I'm
watching
resisting.
this, Salazar is just hollering at you to stop and to take it outside, and that all of you need to get out now
I
if you're
am
going to
taking
cause
him
this
outside.
commotion.
That's where we're going.
We're trying to get outside.
He looks like an idiot, like normal. All right, so you're all headed outside, even though the party outside decided you're heading back inside.
I didn't know that. I wasn't with the party.
After a couple seconds of resisting and realizing it's failing, I just give up and go limp.
So you have
Doesn't
a
affect me any.
limp half elf over your shoulder.
So
Fair enough, let's
do I
go.
just like meet them at the door and just
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as one group's coming out, the other group is going in, and
Barthos?
but you can hear Salazar yelling at you from upstairs for all of you to get out.
You said
All
to
right.
get him and
First
come
off-
with you.
All right, I should have been more specific. I'm sorry. Stay outside. Make sure everyone stays together. Mr. Salazar, I have a question.
Tell your friend to put me down.
Shut up, bud.
Please.
Yes, Greenhorn.
One of the guild members seems to be a couple weeks' journey. Is he already out on a quest?
There's no more than 5 in each group.
Well, then there seems to be some mistake.
There cannot be a mistake.
Well, sir, I implore you, there's a mistake. I'll show you the card if you like.
I'm sure, Greenhorn, that you just don't know what you're doing yet.
I count 5 of us right here. What the hell?
There's 5 of you in your guild party.
But one of them feels
So
like
if you
they're
could just
way
come look at
far
this,
away.
Please, I mean, if it's something to correct the system to make it better, wouldn't you agree that that's better for both
There's
of us?
not a problem with the system, there's a problem with you.
Well, if you could correct this problem with me, then we wouldn't have this problem further in the future, correct?
I should make a persuasion check.
Doing great, bud.
Okay, 17
All right.
and... Yep, 17.
17
just, just straight. Ooh, okay. So he will look at you and go, "Fair, bring me your card."
All right, here we are, sir. I just want to make sure.
Takes your card and plays with it a little and pushes his thumb on it, and there's not a problem here, and hands you your card back and turns around and walks right back up the stairs.
All right. Well, if he was right, he'd have stayed to rub it in my face. Presumably, because he sounds like a dick. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go outside. I guess we're on our own with this one.
Definitely a dick.
Yeah. So, just based on how he acted, I'm going to infer that there was something, but he's just not going to acknowledge that he was wrong because he's just a jerk. So,
Would you like to roll insight on his response?
I'll
to you?
try, but your boy ain't got a lot of insight.
That's fine.
Actually, your boy has a shit ton of insight. I
That's
forgot
what I was
what
about to
stat
say.
that was. Crit.
So
I know all.
he was telling you the truth. That he saw absolutely nothing wrong with the card.
Really? All right.
So what the fuck is going on?
So I'm gonna go back down to the party. All right. So apparently there's something wrong with my card. Can you all check yours to see if you're getting the same reading I am? If there's one going far away.
Sure. I press my thumb on my card.
You also notice that there is one very far away.
No, there's something way out there. I don't know.
I press mine on my thumb as well.
Yes, same.
I can't figure out how to press mine still.
Then you don't.
Can I grab his thumb and make him do it?
Yes.
Now you do.
Oh my god.
All right. So everything. All right. So it kind of seems like. It kind of seems like that's where we need to go. If it's not a person, then I assume it's a place we have to all venture out to.
sounds reasonable
Is
enough.
everyone prepared for a journey? Do we need a rest? I would prefer to get to know everybody before we just kind of leave the town.
I'd say we stay the night here and get to know each other, leave in the morning.
That sounds like a plan. Everyone else agree?
I think we should probably pick up a quest so we can make some money.
Fuck that guy.
Well, I mean, if we already have a destination to go to, I assume there's a quest involved.
Let's wait for tomorrow.
I mean, we can definitely ask, but Mr. Salazar doesn't seem like he wants to answer any more questions today.
He seems like a real git.
That is a word.
We can do it for now, but if we don't make any money in the next few days, you should consider picking up a quest.
Well, I just want to see what's going on with this one.
Oh, God.
This one seems like a couple weeks journey out. So if the lady doesn't say it's a quest, then we'll pick one up to go on the way. Does that sound good to you?
Fine with me.
All right.
Sounds fair.
All right. So we'll stay the night. We like to say. I assume this is where all the greenhorns are staying. The
So
Greenhorn Inn?
there's the Greenhorn Inn, which, as you can tell from ordering a water and the price being very expensive, that this tavern would probably be way out of your price range.
Too rich for my blood.
It's a gold piece for a water. I say we don't stay here.
That's a fair point. We should. Did he mention another one?
He mentioned one called, I think, the Green Pony, owned by his son.
Fantastic. Well, at least he's keeping money in the family. All right.
There he is.
Green pony, considerably cheaper. Yes.
Yes.
Which you
All right.
notice just so happens to be just down the road.
All right. Pitter patter.
All right, let's get going.
Pitter patter, let's get better.
Yeah, pitter
So
patter.
you make your way down to the Green Pony.
So we're gonna go in. We're gonna walk in. Is there anything I noticed right up front that seems out of place, or is everything just normal bar and tavern and hotel?
For the Green Pony or
It's
the
Green
okay. So roll me perception. And that's gonna be fine. An 18.
Yep.
It's pretty. You know, it's definitely not high end, but the sign's still at least hanging. And it looks like it was made no more than 15, 20 years ago. It's still mostly green, and for the most part, it looks honest and straightforward. It's an inn and tavern.
All right.
I'm going to push past the group and go up to the barkeep. I'm just going to
You're
go.
just running straight through the door and running straight through the bar.
I'm going
as
straight to the
soon as
bar.
you go through the door, it's a pretty generic tavern that almost everyone would be able to think of. Bars, tables, people sitting at the tables drinking, and a bar with a gnome man standing on
His neck over to like whisper in people's ears.
a gnome man standing on top of the bar with black hair and green eyes.
Alright, I'm going to go up to him. How much for a glass of water?
It's gonna be about 1 copper piece.
1 copper, I can do that. I flip him a copper.
Thanks, stranger.
No problem.
I walk up to the bar and I ask the tavern keeper if there's any orphanages.
Yeah, no.
Orphanages.
Yes.
I thought he said orphan
Can-
witches. I was like,
Are there
Can
any
I put a
orphan
muzzle on
witches
him?
in town? So the barkeep looks back at you and he goes, "That's an interesting question. See, there is one orphanage. It's a gnome orphanage, and it's all little people. Are you trying to eat them?"
No. I am a proud half elf. I would not think of doing such a thing. And then can I have a beer?
You can have a beer. It's going to be 1 copper piece.
I give him a copper piece. Wow. Why is the same?
Now, if you would like to make, none of you have money.
I was just questioning that. I was like, wait a minute.
honestly, I was like, I don't know where they're pulling this from.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make a donation of, say, 100 gold to the orphanage, we would maybe consider opening it up to orphans of your kind, too. Would you like to make a donation?
Perhaps another time.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
So I thought we
Shall we
all
use
started
100
off with, like,
non-existent gold?
So I think everybody starts off with, like, 10 copper.
yeah.
And then, depending on your background, you may have...
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm surprised I have 10 copper.
mine says I have 15 gold.
Yeah, so
I
you've
I
got...
think
What the
Barbarian said
fuck?
10 gold.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
some of them...
I don't know what the
do,
fuck
you
this.
know,
I don't
some
know
of
how to
the-
find that out.
The backgrounds...
It'd be like in your class.
Will have it.
I'm an acolyte.
How do I say?
Yeah, so no, it'll be under
Or,
backgrounds.
there you go.
So if you pull up your background history, depending on what you picked, some of them come with gold, and some of them come with tinkering tools, and some of them come with jack shit.
Yeah, I've got gold. That's about it.
Yeah, I think mine came with stuff.
I don't even
So
know.
I can afford my water
I don't know
all
how to
day
use
long.
this website.
Once you get used to it, it's incredibly easy to use.
Wandering healer. Ain't start with
Nothing.
So with my water in hand, I look back to the rest of the group. Come join me. Come grab a drink. Whatever you want.
On you?
That's up for them to decide. I've said what I've said.
And I meant what I said. Elephant's faithful 100%.
I go sit by him at the bar.
All
By
right.
me?
Yes.
You sit down at the bar.
I look up at him because even sitting, he's massive.
Tiny as a big fella.
What's your name, sir?
I already told you my name. It's Tiny. What's yours?
Ionine. Would you like a drink?
Sure. On you?
Yeah.
Barkeep. I'd like your strongest whiskey.
Okay, maybe not that.
Clegg walks over and pours you a glass of whiskey and looks at you and just says, "Should I start a tab?"
You know what? Start one and I'll tell you when to stop it.
Sounds perfect.
I bet it does.
I'll sit down at the bar.
Gold pieces.
I'd like just a beer, please. It was a copper crate.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be my own.
Alright, who pours you a beer?
And what's your name again?
My name is Valdris. You are?
Valdris, thank you for being kind.
Of course. And your name?
Ionine.
I know. Interesting. Where's that from?
Can't say.
Fair enough.
Where's your name from?
I wish I could say. Honestly, I'm not sure where I came from. All I know is my mission.
You don't know where you're from,
Unfortunately,
but you have a mission.
I do.
Curious.
Well, some of us have secrets, and some secrets have us.
Fair play.
So I knew somebody had a beer because I was like, either one of these people in this room smells super yeasty, or someone's got beer, but I was like, I can't figure it out. Cracks one up. Oh, okay, all right, good.
Figured it out.
Like, dang, one of these people need to take a bath. You need to scrape some of
I
that.
took a bath 3 days ago, thank you.
We're taking this
From-
RP
from
seriously. He ordered a beer, he got a beer.
Hell yeah.
Do you have ocean water? You want, like the seawater from the ocean?
Yes.
Yeah.
He walks
Like
to the
coconut
bathroom
water.
and scoops you a cup right out of the toilet.
Oh,
yes.
Gross.
It's got a little float going on in it.
I
Sediment.
said
It's sediment.
it's supposed to be salty, not ammonia. No matter of how he grips it. Matter of weight ratios.
I look to Bartos and ask him, how do you two know each other?
That's you.
I know it's me. Doesn't mean I have to answer him, does it?
No, you definitely don't have to.
Bartos, be
Oh.
kind. Remember, you're trying to make friends.
I don't like friends. We've been traveling together for some years now.
How did you guys meet?
He helped me out of a tight spot.
Can you explain?
I'd rather not,
Okay.
Are you going to lift me again?
if I need to.
Can I
Appreciate
watch?
your honesty. I extend my hand for a handshake.
Isaac questioningly at Valdres's. Valdres. I don't know if I said Valdres or not. Anyways, at Valdres's pushing, I decided to shake the hand. Turns to the barkeep and do you have anything stronger than beer?
Well, we have the aforementioned whiskey.
I'll take one.
He just leaves the bottle. And it goes over to the tab and writes down
Actually, so that'll be on mine.
whiskey.
How much is the whiskey?
It's going to be 10 gold pieces for the bottle.
Well, look, I have just enough.
I was really hoping that none
I
of
knew
you would
he
say you had that much money to spare. Like,
I knew-
shit.
Well, I have exactly 10 gold pieces, so
Look, I'm glad he's behind it.
Then let's alter a bottle of whiskey to you have a keg
for 10 gold pieces.
for 10 gold pieces.
All right, that's fine.
So
Woo!
Just so that your like definitions of like the currency stuff lines up with this. So this says a gold is 10 silver pieces,
Right.
and a silver is 10 copper pieces.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Same.
Awesome. What's your
I
character's name?
won't use.
IONINE.
Electrum.
Oh yeah, I won't use Electrum, unless you'll really want me to.
What is
but
that?
then Electrum is between gold and platinum, but on like a parallel route.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, it's
Never heard of it.
If we get to that point, we'll figure it out.
So you have a flagon. You have a flagon. You have several flagons, but you have a
Keg of beer.
You have a keg of beer.
That was whiskey.
Whiskey.
No, it's gonna
He
be
switched it out for a
beer.
keg of
Can
whiskey.
you imagine how much a keg of whiskey would cost?
10 gold.
I don't think this is right because I said I was supposed to do a what is this? 4 times D4, and then it was gonna multiply it by 10. So this said I started with 140 gold pieces.
That's to do your equipment and stuff too.
Yeah, so that you can. So all right, so
That's
you
why
can,
I'm broke.
if you do it that way, it takes into the price of you buying
okay.
armor and weapons
Gotcha.
and.
Which I think we started off getting what you are proficient in, what it says in the class, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
just
And then
the
just having, like, a
basic
small-
non-magical.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty stacked.
Yeah, I don't know.
With your 15 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just blew all
My,
all 10 of mine.
my
on a keg of
10
beer,
now
but
9 copper is
So
Well-
if it, for you, copper is kind of important. For the people walking around with 15 gold pieces, throwing it
Yeah.
at the bar.
I don't know. Mine says
I'm
I
sitting here as like me and my one glass of water. that
Mine
I've
says I
been
start with
thirsty forever.
175 gold pieces.
That's the same thing
Yeah.
we just talked about. Is the,
How
the
How the fuck do I
armor.
figure
So
out?
I'm gonna look at Richard's character. Are you drinking anything today?
A beer.
All right. What's your name?
Dav.
How do you spell that?
DAV.
Okay.
seems
And
pretty
you said your
obvious.
name was Tiny. Is that actually your name?
No.
Or is that just a nickname?
Just call me Tiny.
Okay.
Like to call you dumbass.
Bathos.
What's his problem? Hey, what's his problem?
No. He's a little bitter. We're working on it.
So, Valdris, do you have those two and I got Tiny?
Well, he bought his own. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure he'd be good with the whole keg.
I would hope so.
So from
It's enough to wet my whistle.
the bar where you're sitting, you can see off to one side is a posted board that atop it just says the Guild, and on that you see several different postings. Would any of you like to look at it?
I ignore it and drink my water.
I go and look at it.
I know he definitely wants to. he's
Devin's
been wanting to for this.
straight to the board. So on the board you see several different notes from other guilds giving information about things going on or notices of completed tasks. But you do see 3 posts for jobs needing to be done. One, and this is straight up level 1, welcome to the video game.
Are we finding a cat?
Now are all
No, no.
3 of these jobs straight up level 1, or
basement
just the
has
first one
rats.
that you're describing?
This is just kind of the idea behind all
Okay.
of them. So the first one you see on there is a woman near the outside of town who posted about there being rats in her cellar that she needs someone to go and kill.
Why does this sound familiar?
It's every level 1 character doing
Yeah.
anything.
The second one is a lost sword that someone needs you to find. It is an heirloom, and they lost it at the port. And the third one, a little bit more intriguing. It's a little bit more delicately written. The page has actually got an outline of maybe like a gold leaf on it. And it's for a significantly higher amount of money, but it does indicate that it wouldn't be a basic level posting. And it is a notice from a nobleman from the city asking people to, with his money, take it to the fighting ring and double it by betting. And that's
sounds tough.
essentially all it says on the note.
I walk off from the board, exasperated, saying there's nothing good.
Fair.
You're not wrong.
Thank you for the report.
Is there a guild representative in this bar?
There is not. You would have to go back to Lucille. My girl.
Well, I was gonna sit and wait a little bit, just knowing that there's a line for the guild stuff. After a little bit of time has passed, I'm gonna make my way back there, but we'll get to that whenever you're ready.
All right. This is up to y'all. Y'all can sit here and drink the entire time.
Because if they want to do that, because I just want to go. I really want to see what the hell's going on. If this is already a quest or if we're going.
Sure.
So I'm gonna let everyone know, like, hey, the thing's really bothering me. I'm gonna go check on it. I'm gonna go talk to the nice half-elf lady that was doing our guild cards, and I'll be back. If you guys want to take the quest, I would recommend the rats. Super easy. And I'm not really a fan of betting. If you wanted to do it, I would help, but I will not care for it. But up to you. I'm gonna head to that nice half-elf lady. I'll be right back.
All right.
So, Dev, you would know that the betting on the fighting pit is more of a Colosseum style. It's a noble game more than just like gambling. It's you compete on your own money, and the more you win, the more your money doubles. No one dies unless it is a scheduled death match, because there's constantly people posted to keep you from dying. It is more of a knockout brawl, and it can be individual or team. And the reason you know this is because it's a pretty big sport from this area, and you're not far from here, from where you grew up.
So, if it's team, is it team versus team, or can it be one person versus team?
It could be one person versus team, but you would know going into it, and the multiplier would be significantly higher.
Gotcha. So, what was your name, Damien?
Voltras.
Voltras?
Valdres.
Moltres.
No, it's not a firebird. Valdres.
Valdres.
His name makes so much more sense now.
So I got back from the board and I say,
Ionine, you would know that too about this.
I would.
Yes.
I would really suggest any of you fuckers go and try to do the arena quest or the fighting quest. But if you do, Tiny would probably be the best one. Fuck, you guys don't want to do it, trust me.
Yeah, no, I'm not suited for this kind of thing.
I
Tiny,
say
you might.
Fusion could all fight together and may have a chance.
I say we go get the sword. That one
Question.
seems cool.
Can we do 2 quests at once, or is it something where we have to do, since they're both level 1 quests, can we do the
If
sword
you
and
wanted
the
to
rats?
walk up to the board and pull every single notice off of it and just walk off with all of them, you could if you wanted.
Does the quest we're
Oh,
doing
why the
show
fuck
up?
not? You gotta do that. Keep other people from doing it.
Exactly.
Bet. Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it.
Did the quest show up on the card we have?
Once you take them, okay, so
As in, does everybody see the quests?
roll a history check, and this is for what you know
Incoming
about the
one.
guild growing up.
15.
All right, and what do you add for history?
Probably a 0.
It's going to be enough. I just want to see what you add. It's like -6.
0.
Okay. All right. So with a 15, you know that once your guild, or once you accept a quest, it can be viewed on your card. However, someone would have to inspect your card to do so. So they could, no
So
one
whoever
could know, or
accepts
You
the
just scroll
quest
left and
is
right.
the one that card it goes on to.
it'll show up on your entire guild crew.
Okay.
But someone outside of your guild would not be able to know unless they took your card,
Gotcha.
which is a cardinal offense if someone from
Cardinal
another
offense.
guild
Nice.
steals your card or kills you and takes it. Because if you're in the midst of completing a quest, they can turn your card in after they've killed you and accept your reward.
Huh.
Good to know.
But no one really ever does that because it's, for the most part, pretty peaceful.
Okay. So yeah, I say
It's just one of the rules just to spice things up a little in the guild because,
Yeah.
you know, they've got nothing better to do but make money and make a name for themselves.
So yeah, I'll go take all 3.
Cool.
That's a lot of responsibility we've just tackled.
2 of them are easy. If finish them in 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer with the sword. And then we can decide if we want to actually do the fighting or not.
Absolutely.
All right.
So now that you've taken the notice, you need to go to the guild hall and accept the quest with your guild person before you technically have the quest. Or as long as you have it, but it's not like the guild does not consider you having the quest yet.
Okay.
Yeah, to receive a reward for it,
You're
going to need to go talk to
noticed by the
Lucille.
guild. Okay, so I was kicked out of the guild. Or not kicked out, but told to leave the...
Yeah, by Salazar, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking it'd be wise for me to not go in 5 seconds after I got kicked out for the moment.
So at this point, I'd probably say that y'all walked down to the Green Pony and drank for a little while, and then took these. So it's been it's been an hour or two.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's go meet your partner.
Yeah, so I'll take the notices.
The question I have for you though is how much of your keg did you just leave sitting there, or did you just go ahead and
picked it
finish
up.
the
I
bad
drank it.
boy?
Yeah, I finished it.
So then I want you to
You
roll.
said we've been there for an hour, so I drank it.
I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
D20?
So it is a D20.
I hope you can do this.
And so it's not just your modifier. There's actually going to be a section on there called saving throws that shows your all of your saving throws. And I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Did anyone else help him with this keg?
No, I drank my
I'll
water.
say entirely up to them.
Tiny, also make me a Constitution saving throw since it was only
So it's just
two of you.
that plus 1. Whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
roll a D20 and you're gonna add 1 because that's what your Constitution saving.
20.
Well,
17.
21.
This is just so
My saving throw for Constitution was +4. By the way.
Oh my god, so 21 both.
so
Just so you're
So we're
aware.
not even phased.
Dragonborns, right?
hold their liquor well.
Once again, why do you think I ordered a full keg?
You both feel very full, and as long as you don't break the seal, you should be good for another 20 or 30 minutes.
All right.
I do have to pee, but that's alright.
That was great.
So have I made it back to the
Yeah,
pump?
yeah, it's not that far of a walk down there.
So when I go in, has the line died
It's
down?
for the most part cleared down, and it's mainly just people of slightly high caliber in the guild sitting and drinking very expensive water. Quote unquote.
So I'll go to the good lady. Ma'am, I never caught your name.
My name is Lucille.
She's the guild.
I'm thinking of
She is the guild mistress, or guild lady, or
Mine's
Lucille. Alright, Miss Lucille, I did have a question. When we first get our cars, there's a distant, how would I describe it? A distant, it links us to our other guild mates, but I also feel one,
A feeling
Like
of one
a
distant
couple.
away.
a couple weeks journey away.
she looks at you and a little befuzzled, and she goes, "That's not possible."
Right, that's what Salazar said. I'm not sure what's going on. I just wanted to make sure. So that's not, we don't start with a quest. We have to grab one and bring one back.
Right, that green indicator just tells you where your guild is, where the members of your guild are, but it's only linked to 5 people, and only the 5 of you can get an indicator that way. So if anyone else were to place their finger on it, they would have no clue that it was even working.
Right. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you for your time, Miss Lucille.
You're welcome. Is there anything else?
I'm sure we'll have something in a bit. We'll be back. Thank you.
About that time, I would assume we walk in
All right.
with the quest notices
All right. Make sure
we
you
pulled down.
walk up to her.
You grabbed
Check with Valdres first. Grab the 3 notices.
all 3?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm not saying we have to do all 3 right now.
did all of you follow, or is it
We
just
all
them?
followed.
Yes.
Do you guys want to do all 3?
I suggested one, but he grabbed them all. So
Well, I would like this man to find his sword if it's an heirloom. And rats are always easy, so I don't know.
You say that.
This Colosseum, is it just betting?
Let's get the sword, kill the rats, and then use it in the Colosseum.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure if we get the sword, we return it. We don't keep it.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
So
Because that's what they want.
I am. Is the Colosseum just betting? Because I feel like one person can just take that.
Not exactly.
Really,
It's combat.
like us combat.
Right. We
Ah,
fight.
fantastic.
We fight to increase our gold.
All right.
I'm not much of a fighter, but if we want to do it, I'll help out what I can.
As reading on the notice, you know that the benefactor, the nobleman, is willing to put the money for you up front.
Well, I realize, but it's not the money I was worried about.
It's our lives
All right.
and our health.
Well, if we want to do all three of them, we got a couple barely boys.
They said
Is
they want
there,
to start
is there
with
a
the sword.
time limit on any of them?
So the only one that showed a time frame on it was the one for the Colosseum, and that would be within the next week.
Okay, it's not too bad.
So we can do both
we'll
quests
do
and
we'll
then
do the other quests
back.
and then do this. Rats first, because I feel like having rats in the basement
Works
is kind
with
of a
me.
problem that should be fixed soon.
Let's go take care of it.
So you hand them to Lucille, and she goes, "Oh, thank you, Barthos," and she takes your coin and she scans it over the note, and as she does so, you see that all of the ink comes off of the pages, and it looks like it's being absorbed into your coin. And on your coin now, because you did take the Colosseum one, is a gold leaf, and just kind of a little small section of it, which upon inspection of anyone else, you'll notice that all of your coins now have this, as well as the information for the quest that you've taken.
And now we have to hand her the coins, correct?
Do what?
Do we have to hand her all of our coins?
Nope, she just used Barthos' coin. And so she hands you your coin back, and she takes the paper and files it into a side cabinet, or side drawer.
Well, I thought you said the cards and the coins were linked. Does she have the cards?
You have your card and your coin.
Okay.
all of our coins
I
are
thought-
linked as well.
Yeah, but
So-
I thought we were supposed to give them to her so they could find us. That's why I was asking.
She can find you.
So she just has his coin.
Right.
Okay.
After
But that's all
noting,
she needs. That's fine.
If you'd all like to give up your coins, you should be more than happy to take all your coins, or you could give them to each other and you could find each other through the coin.
Well, if she has yours, it would be fine.
after noticing them change, I like to put my thumb back on that green spot and see if I notice anything changed.
No change.
No change?
No change.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, concerning that thing earlier, Lucille told me that it only shows our guild members and only all 5 of us now.
No, there's another one about a couple weeks out.
I know.
Okay, I thought you
Believe me,
forgot.
I know.
Alright, well, let's get
I'm
started on
telling
these.
you what I was told now. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll figure it out as we go. Right now, this lady needs some help with rats. Oh, do I hate rats.
Alright. If we can get them out peacefully, let's do it. I'd rather not go kill a bunch of rodents.
Who cares about the rodents?
I do.
This is gonna be interesting.
So what are you going to do first? Just
Go kill the rats.
The woman selling
Remove
rats.
the rats.
Yeah.
We're going to
I'll remove
remove
them,
the
don't worry.
rats.
all right. So you can access your card, and on your card you will find directions to a house near the outside of town. It's about a maybe 20-minute walk to get there, but not
Too
too
far.
bad outside that.
It's too far.
It's too far. So you wish to turn back.
Give
Get
up.
halfway there, and I'm tired.
Give up on this lifestyle.
Upon arriving at the house, you see a light on inside the house. It's at this point in the day, probably getting closer to like 2-3 in the afternoon. But you can see that a candle is burning inside the window inside the house.
Does she just have a normal front door?
It is just a normal front door. Yes.
I'd like to go up and knock on the door.
All right, so you knock on the door, and a elderly half-old woman opens it and looks at you and goes, "Yes."
Hi, yes, we're with the guild. We're responding to a notice about some rats. Is this the right place?
Oh, the rats. Yeah, I have rats. Yes.
All right. Well, we're here to help out however we can. Get them ready for you.
I put a notice at the guild hall for the rats.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. We accepted your quest.
Oh, well, I have rats.
Yes, we're here
Could
to
you show
help.
us inside, please?
Oh, are you sure? And so she takes you inside and takes you into her kitchen. And she, I'll put on some tea.
Thank you.
And she walks over and starts boiling water.
What is she doing that?
Ma'am, where are the rats at?
Oh, the rats are downstairs.
Can you show us the way?
I can't go down there. There are rats.
Well, where's
We
the
have
entrance?
established this.
At the cellar door right behind you. The one that marked rats.
You
Thank you.
marked the door rats in your home.
I forget.
I bet you do.
Where should I put their bodies?
I'd like to open the door.
What?
I'd like
Where
to.
should I put their bodies?
You can just anywhere outside, not in my home place.
I attempt to open the door.
Opens right up.
Okay.
Oh,
She,
thank God.
not putting a lock on it. Little old lady. She probably should have.
In case you wander down there.
She forgets.
The rats easily awaiting their tea.
I'm gonna follow Tiny.
All right, so the two of you
I
are
walk-
headed down the stairs.
I walk down the stairs and look, and it's dark.
It is indeed dark.
Can I see?
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
You can see 60 feet of
How many
dim light
rats
down there.
Can you see any rats? How many are there?
How many rats do I see?
You see 4 sets of eyes peering back at you from across the bottom of the cellar.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume they're not
4
rats.
sets of eyes.
Tiny, there appears to be 4 of them down
Are they
here.
right next to each other?
Are they right next to each other?
2 of them are, and the other 2 are further spread out.
2 are close by, 2 are further
Explain.
out.
How are they like further spread out? So
Sure. So
Get a
there's
combat map.
so like
yeah.
4 like this
combat map.
like 1 2 1 2 or
Yes.
like 1 2 1 2.
So like 1 2 1 1.
Okay.
Okay, so
2 in the middle.
4 and then like way out, kind of.
So 2 sets of eyes are here, and then
Okay.
1 set of eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I-
If the 2 of you are here, then straight out in front of you there
4 eyes,
there are 4 eyes,
and then there's 2 eyes here, 2 eyes out here.
Right.
So question, can we tell that it's like pitch black dark down there from where we're at?
Setting at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell it's very dark down there.
Okay. So
I walk back up
Any
the stairs
report?
and ask. I walk back up the stairs, tell the rest of the group. There's eight eyeballs.
alright, so I have
There is 8 eyeballs. Do you mean there's 4 rats?
Or are there 8
That's
Oh
what
rats?
no,
it's-
son!
that's what
There's
I'm saying.
6 rats down there.
Ma'am,
There's 6.
have you gone down there yourself, ma'am?
Not in a while. Not since I put my sign up.
How long ago was your sign put up?
Oh, about a week.
So you don't remember where the rat's door are, but you remember how many rats there are.
Fair,
So
son.
sassy.
Fair.
While I'm down there, I didn't go back up with
Are
them.
you alone down there?
Yeah.
so
All right.
so I have a torch in my bag apparently. Can I light the torch and go down?
Yeah, absolutely. But before you do that,
Just burn everything.
roll initiative.
Oh, great. Maybe I should have gone
While
back
the rest of you are having a conversation with Grandma,
Look at that side.
down. That'd be a 10.
you got a 10 and
I'll be
says-
fine.
I accept your
Hopefully.
tea and go and drink the tea.
you accept
Well,
the tea.
none of you have. I don't know if any of y'all knows I'm in full plate.
You're in full plate.
I have plate armor.
All right.
Jesus Christ!
That's where most of my gold went.
I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have.
So do you want me to keep them all in the same initiative to attack you at the same time, or
Whatever's easiest for you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'll let you do what you want.
I would not say that.
That was a 20.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Back to back. Does he die?
I really hope not.
I hope so. Please, for the love of God.
Please tell me that was initiative.
That was just initiative.
Yeah.
That was
initiative.
had it not been, it would have continued to be.
Oh my god.
So you find yourself standing at the bottom of the stairs,
I'm
and
dead.
out in front of you, you see the 4 sets of eyes that you saw initially, and you just scan to the other side of the stairs, which you had not looked at, and you see another one rather close to you.
Oh, I was gonna ask to scan.
You see 2 of the rats immediately run and hide.
Okay, that's
You
nice.
said you rolled a 10?
I rolled a 10,
All right.
which with my initiative
And
bonus
lets out
is a
the
10.
Piercings.
All right, what is your dexterity?
Like the stat?
Yep.
My dexterity. Oh, my bonus
Yep.
is a 0.
Okay, so then you see 2 other rats also run and hide.
Okay, 4 rats are hiding. That's
Yep.
scary.
And what is your... Shit. Okay, good. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 16.
Cool. The 4 of them are hiding, and you can see all 4 of them still.
Okay.
They just think they're hiding.
Okay. And to be clear, they're hiding from me.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
They saw you and a giant dragonborn walk down the stairs, and then the giant dragonborn started to walk away, so they split.
All right.
We're hard now.
So all 4 of them have used their turn to hide.
4 of them have
Yeah,
used
4 of
their
those
turn
4.
to hide.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's definitely
And now it is
4
your
of
turn.
them.
Oh, and now it's my turn?
Right.
All right.
You can easily just walk right back up the stairs.
I was about to say, I only saw those 4, right?
No, you saw all 5.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
the 5th
shit.
one really close?
Yeah, the one that was really close to you.
Cool. I'm going back up the stairs.
Okay, cool. All right, so you go back up the stairs. Do you shut the door or leave it open?
I'm going to shut the door behind me.
Okay, cool.
And if I can, I'm just going to tell them there's 5 of them down there. Not 4, there's 5.
All right.
Well, the lady says there's 6.
That's
Yeah,
not
you
what
just
I
came
saw.
back upstairs.
If there's another one down there, I sure hope there isn't.
Ma'am, do you have anything I can roll down there, like a ball, anything?
A
Do you
D20.
have any lights down there, ma'am?
No, I don't have any light down there, and as far as something you can roll, I have a ball.
Can we
Play a
just
ball,
throw
right?
her down there?
I take
No.
the ball, and I like to cast light on the ball.
Kidding.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you cast light on the ball, and so it's a 60-foot light that it...
It is 20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay, so it gives you
So-
40 feet of vision. Those people that have dark vision now in that 40-foot range will be able to see as if it was normal light. Everyone else, you'll have 20 feet of normal vision and an additional 20 feet out past that of dim light.
Oh, did I notice how big this basement is?
So it's about 40 feet.
40 feet, like
that's a
across?
big
What about width
40
wise?
feet, like 40 square feet.
Yeah,
40
40
square-
square feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
So I'm gonna take the ball. And
It's
That's
40
fucking-
feet to the wall. No. It's like, so
40 square feet.
essentially, when you come down the stairs,
It's like 10 by 10.
you've got like maybe 5 feet out in front of you, and maybe 20 feet from wall to wall on either side. Of
Okay, so it's just kind of a little rectangular down there.
So I'm gonna take the ball with the light cast on it and roll it down.
All right.
All right, and I'm gonna watch and see what I can see.
All right. How long does that last?
An hour,
An hour. Sweet.
or until I.
So
This is way
you
longer than an hour.
illuminate the cellar, and from where you're looking at it, the stairs, you can see the wall that it rolls into, and you can see space on either side of it with what looks like maybe produce, some of it rotting, some of it not. Most of it looks like it's been chewed, but no rats.
Define produce.
Okay.
Rice,
Like meat?
grain, things like that. Not really any meat.
Not any body parts.
Not any body parts. There's 14 skeletons. No,
13
dicks.
13 running
So with
corpses.
this new information, I'm gonna look over and be like, Iodine, you said you saw 5. What part of the cellar?
I was about to ask now that I had this. Where did they end up running to? Just the outer
so
corners.
the 2 that were straight out in front of you would have hidden right there
Alright.
in the crates that they were by. The 2 that were by the side ran over to where the other 2 were. And so those 4 are all hidden there.
Just right up in front there.
Well, on the far wall.
Yeah, on the far
And then you turned and ran before you saw what happened to the 5th one.
All right, I'm gonna relay this information to him so I don't have to repeat it all.
Yep. So now you all know.
You're welcome, guys.
What should we do,
Reconnaissance.
guys? Oh, we're supposed to kill them or just get rid of them?
If we can get rid of them,
I'd
that'd be
very
great.
much like for you to at least get rid of them. Kill them, preferably. Just make sure they don't come back.
Upon hearing this, I set down my tea and start down the stairs.
Oh God. So you drank the tea?
Yes.
I follow him.
I need you to. No. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, don't do this. Oh god, it's level
I've been
1.
drugged.
Roll a Constitution save. DC of 20.
No one actually looked at the lady. She actually has a rat face.
She's just an
Did say there
amalgamation
were
of rats
6.
in clothes.
All right. So you
Twist.
just head down the stairs like tally ho.
Yep.
All right. So roll initiative.
And I do have dark vision.
Yeah.
so-
Okay. Well, so you can see absolutely everything down there as if it was
No.
daylight.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
One.
Yay!
Nice.
He's fucking cursed.
All
Alright,
right.
guys, there's no rats. Congratulations, you won.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Um,
I'm 2 for 3.
This is bad.
I don't see shit, Captain.
Who else down the stairs now?
Just him.
Just him.
All right.
I was about to say, I survived. You should be fine.
Do me and him know about our breath weapons yet?
Yeah, you're dragon.
Okay.
I'll say I totally do.
You know.
That's innate, I think.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Just thought I'd ask.
All right. So is anybody joining him?
I will.
All right.
I'll walk down.
I'll walk down with.
Everybody roll initiative.
Of course you fall.
You already have yours. Dav already has his.
4.
9.
9. Okay.
10.
Is there any?
Beat me.
Oh, plus 2, right?
Is there any, what should
Oh,
I?
okay, cool. Then I have 11.
All right.
What should? So what do I do?
I'm
What do I
not afraid
add?
to do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Do what?
Your
What do
initiative
I
is going
add?
to be your
Yeah,
dexterity
yeah.
modifier.
Dexterity.
But it will say
plus
initiative
1.
right above.
So plus 1.
So
So
you're-
5.
Good job.
Yeah. I got an 11.
Hey,
Yikes.
higher than me.
1.
All right. And what did
What'd
you
you
roll, Damien?
I got a 10.
I got a 10, yeah. Clerics fly.
Clerics! Woo!
What does plate mail mean? Plate mail means we get a solid 10.
Dexterity.
All right. So the two of you that rolled 10s, what is your dexterity bonus?
0.
0.
Cool. So the rats still go before you.
Sure do.
I wrote that wrong.
So me and Richard both have the same because he had plus 4. We both had 5.
All right. So since all of you rolled terribly, where
Wait
are
a minute.
you?
Mine was an 11.
You also watched me roll 2 20s.
No, mine.
And then you also watched me roll 2 10s,
Yeah.
and the rats have apparently better dexterity than
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah.
Well, look, dumbass number 1 over here, trip going down the stairs and fuck us all up, right?
I didn't make him roll to walk down the stairs this time.
When I said roll, I didn't mean down the stairs.
Be more specific.
All right, so when you get to the bottom of the stairs, are y'all just like taking off? What are you doing? Like,
I'm
are
ready
you
to
just
fight.
you just and staying there at the bottom of the steps?
Yeah, I was about to say, I just stand at the bottom of the step.
And wait and look around.
All right, so
I look around the room and see where the rats are.
I'm trying to look for that
So-
fifth fucker.
since you left,
Mhm.
you don't know where the rats are at this point. So
All
I'd
right.
like for all of you to make perception checks.
20. 20.
4.
16.
And then
Let me see what my
perception.
bonus is.
Yeah, 20.
That'd be a 17.
9.
16.
All right, so
Fucking 4.
down and Tiny, you will see that 4 of the rats, or 4 so mentioned, are still in the crates, right where he told you they were. The 5th one that he told you about is directly underneath you, or underneath the stairs, kind of looking at you.
How big are
from
its
underneath.
eyeballs? How big are they compared to the other rats in the crates?
You should be able to see the rat.
All of them, yeah. Well, I mean, not really hiding too well from you. The eyes are about golf ball sized.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
those are big rats. I thought it was little things. Those are big things.
So, with them rolling the 20s,
Sure.
can they call out where the rats to us who didn't roll too high?
They absolutely can on their turn.
Okay.
Which works out because, well, it doesn't work out for you.
What did I do?
Not you,
Oh, okay.
the person that was speaking to me.
Gotcha.
Dumbass.
I thought you looked at me. I was like, what did I do?
Cyanide over
fucking
here
retard.
thinking the whole world revolves around you.
Fucking asshole.
Sure is.
Don't want us to
So
kill
the-
anything.
The
Alright.
first 2 rats do absolutely nothing. They just continue hiding.
Oh, yeah.
Barthos, that is your turn.
And I don't know where anything is, right?
No, because you rolled poorly and
Because I suck.
you don't see anything. But you're currently standing on the stairs.
Like on this, not at the base.
Well, the person who went down the stairs first stopped at the bottom of it and got out his weapons. So
I'm ready.
he knew what he was doing. He was down there for one purpose.
So basically, everybody else is stuck on a different fucking step.
So you can hop off the side of the stairs. It's not like it's like cemented wall.
Okay.
Like it's stairs that go down, and you can hop off.
And
the
I know
side.
where nothing is once I actually get down there.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, alright.
And you do not have dark vision, right?
No,
Or
but
do
he
you?
threw. I don't think I do.
Yeah. So you've got
But I
mostly
can see a
lit
little bit from
everything,
where-
and then
yeah.
dim lit outside of that.
I thought I said it was 20 feet wide, so the 20 feet should be.
Oh yeah, good point. So
So
yeah, you
20
can see
it's-
absolutely
it's-
everything. It's
It
a
says
big
20
space.
radius and then 20 more radius.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
So
you will see 40
every
in
you
one
see
direction.
literally everything though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for maybe stuff that may be behind.
Yeah.
and-
I'll jump off the side of the stairs and
All right.
get to work. I guess. See what I can
All right.
see.
So you hop off the side of the stairs and do.
I would like to go straight for one of the crates.
Sure, absolutely. So the moment you start running past it, you're going to take an opportunity attack from a rat. He's
Hell
going
yes.
to bite at your ankle.
Not my fucking ankle.
Go for the knee.
3d10 of damage.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh my fucking. All right. So I roll a d20.
So
No.
you look at your armor class.
Armor class is a 14.
All right, so
yeah.
you get hit.
All right.
Um,
Hell yeah,
you-
boys.
Are going to take
They did.
3 damage.
No.
Big damage here, rodent.
I mean, comparatively to our
All
HP.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
So that-
fucking like a third.
That's what I'm saying. It's not big damage.
Just I was
Alright.
like fourth
Just
of
you know,
you, because
yeah,
I'm a
as long
fucking
as you don't
legend.
run
What is your
and fight
HP?
all of them at the same time, you'll be fine.
No, let's say I'll suck.
What's your HP?
True.
You said 3, yes?
All roll yeah,
3.
3 damage.
That's
All right.
a lot.
Down to 11.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm at 14.
That's where I'm starting.
That's
I'm 11.
Yeah, I started at 14.
I
but
started
his-
11.
Look at his class, though.
barbarian.
I'm a barbarian and my strength is
He
20.
rolls one of the highest hit
Yeah,
dice in the game.
plus I have a 10.
God damn it.
So you run over to the crates. When you get to the crates, you do see 4 pairs of eyes staring at you.
And it's just one crate, or is it like 2 crates?
So
with-
it's like 3 crates, and
Right.
they're all. In
and I see
that
4
small
pairs of
area.
eyes just in the 3 crates.
You could smack any single one of them if you wanted.
So I have a double-bladed scimitar.
Cool.
Can I just go like one wide arc straight through all 3?
No.
No. Damn. Where's the shot? all right.
It was worth a shot.
It was,
So,
I mean,
man.
if you
So
try
I
to swing
did-
through something, you're gonna.
I did hear this in another podcast that I listened to, and I actually like the rules, so we're going to use it too. It's called Cleave. Essentially, if you do damage past something's health, it will go
Continue,
into the next
continue.
one. So, like, you swing, and if
Right.
it's close enough, you'll actually swing into the next
Okay.
creature.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll attack with my scimitar.
All right, so you're going to roll your d20.
Well, how does he know that there's anything in it? He just swinging blindly?
Yeah. I'm just swinging. Well,
Oh, yeah,
he
he
saw the
sees
eyes.
He had
4
rolled a
pairs of
4
eyes.
perception check, though.
For when he first got down there. Then when he ran up to the crates, he sees.
Fuck
4
you,
rats.
asshole.
I'm just trying
Right.
to
Giving me
make sure.
disadvantage. You're not seeing it.
No. When he runs up,
Yeah,
you
fuck
can
you
definitely
too.
see it.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Had it been dim light, I would have. But because this is like running
Daylight.
up to a crate with 4 rats on the other side of it in the middle of broad daylight, like, yeah, you're good.
So roll the
Runs
d20.
up
Yep,
to his
and you're
eyes.
going to look at your attack on D&D Beyond there, and it should say, like, attack plus
If you go to
something.
it should be in your equipment. If you do, not equipment,
You can just
yeah,
go to action.
actions.
If you go to action, it'll be under action.
Oh, thank you. All right. So 5 foot reach, hit plus 7, damage 2d4 plus 5.
All right, so you're gonna roll your d20 and add 7.
Okay.
God.
16.
You 100% get to know.
He wants
Now
up. No.
You need to roll damage.
The rats have an
Alright.
AC of 25.
And,
What's the
one's
damage?
so what does it say on there? It said it hit
2d4
plus
plus
7.
2d4 plus 5 for damage.
So you're gonna roll 2d4s and add a 5.
Can I borrow somebody else's 4 so I can see both at once?
That's an 8. I lied.
That's not a 4. No,
That's a 4.
4 is a pyramid.
Oh, yeah, I want to use this.
Oh, you
It's
bitch.
pretty.
Mine's pretty
Sorry, I'm not a
too.
fucking big baller.
3 and a 4 plus 7.
So,
Or plus 5. My apologies.
So that's 12.
so yeah, so 12. All right, so you cleave straight through one. He's dead.
Woo!
D&D dead.
And you do 5 damage to the next one. All right, the one sitting right next to him.
Sounds like a barbarian.
Assuming
How much
that's
HP do they have?
7.
We don't know.
Do
that.
I did 12 damage.
I'm talking.
Cleave through one,
So-
did 5 damage to the next.
Yeah, so generically, I'm gonna roll separate damage or separate health for every single one of them. But for a simple creature like a rat or a large rat, generically they're gonna have about the same. So you could figure that because of the math he just did, they got about 12 health each. So about the same health that you all have.
Yikes. ACs are poop.
Their ACs are garbage
Squad?
because they are large rats or giant rats.
We should be fine.
The teeny tiny ones.
Well, at least they're
All
not
right.
medium.
So,
medium are scary.
after seeing their kin just get cleaved in two,
Suck it.
the 3 rats that are there are all going to attack you.
Woo!
Yikes.
Alright.
You're gonna die.
Do this.
They are all going to attack, and all 3 of them have advantage from pack tactics.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So first one is 18. That one hits. Next one is a 15. That one hits. Last one is
Yikes.
23.
Alright!
Missed.
So good.
Woo!
That was so close.
Alright, let's take this damage.
So,
I got 11 to play with. I hope that'll be okay.
Yeah, let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
you should be fine.
The barbarian goes down. A bunch of
What?
rats.
This is but a scratch.
Can you rage
Just
at
mainly this-
level
Oh, yeah.
1? Okay, so
Rage. Fucking rage.
if you rage as a bonus action, I'll let you backtrack since I don't think you played a barbarian before. Right?
Nope.
I think
Never
said
have.
it before.
You can, I think,
This is my first time.
and I think
completing
at level 1 you can only rage once a day.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Should be.
Rage for up to 1 minute.
Which, to give you an idea, a round.
According to this,
of
I have.
combat
Well, I
is
don't know about the actual rules, but according to D&D Beyond, I have 2
Yeah.
slots to check
Okay.
off before a long rest.
All right, then good. You can rage twice a day.
Wow.
So, to give you an idea, because I think some
'cause you
people have
drink
never played before, right? Have you?
I've never played. I don't think Ryan's ever
No.
played
Okay,
either.
I haven't
so
really
a
played.
round of combat. So everyone attacking,
Mhm.
6 seconds.
Oh gosh. Okay.
A
So
minute is 10 rounds.
Yeah, to give you an idea of if once we go through all of their turns and all of your turns, only 6 seconds has passed. So everything happens.
So we
really
can
quickly.
fucking rage for 10 turns.
Yeah. So
Basically.
if you get a minute of rage, you've got 10 turns of
Rage.
Just beat the shit out of everything. Hell
And
yeah.
so, the nice part about being rage is you take half damage on slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
Okay.
Which means you'll
Yeah,
take half damage.
Fuck it, I'll do it. You got 3 fuckers coming at me.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna take 7 damage, and that's after it's been halved.
Oh my
So
god!
it would have killed you.
Oh man.
Or it would have put you down, and I'd have to come save your dumb ass.
Alright, so take away 7.
Take
Nice.
So I'm at 4.
Yep. And just so we can learn a couple other rules, so there's opportunity attacks, and that's what happened to you when you jumped off the stairs.
Yep.
One of the rats is going to attempt to peace out and run, which you can use your reaction to take an opportunity attack against it.
Bet, yeah, I'll do it.
And that would be the one that you've already slashed.
Oh god.
Isn't it
Okay.
dead already?
No, I cut one
So
in half.
one is- yeah,
and
okay.
one took 5 damage.
Okay, so the one that took 5 pieced the fuck out.
Yeah, well, he's only got
Okay.
He's trying to-
2
he's trying to
damage
piece the
left,
fuck
so I can tap it with the fucking sword and pretty much kill it at this point.
If you hit him,
Well, yeah.
Let's hope you hit him.
I said pretty much.
roll for it.
Alright, is it just like doing a normal
Yep.
attack, or?
D20, add your 7.
4 plus 7, so
11.
11. God, quick math is hard.
Misses.
Damn!
You missed a rat.
And he scurries across the room to
Look, man, I've got 4 health left, alright? Leave me the fuck alone.
try and hide behind a sack. All right. So next on the list is you're both 0. Roll. Both of you roll a d20 for me. 3. Okay, Damien, you'll go first. Valdris, you go first.
How far am I from Aubrey?
You are
Who's
about
Aubrey?
10 feet or so. Talking about Barthos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That rat that attacked Aubrey on the opportunity is still just kind of chilling right there, right?
No, it ran to the far wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna get off the. I'm gonna get off my
You get off? Hell yeah.
the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Barthos.
All right. So what does Cure Wounds do?
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier, which is +3.
Okay.
I was looking for the nice one. Ah, yes.
You already rolled.
Much
that.
better.
Yeah, I'll let you take that. It was the virgin roll in our roller thingy. Perfect roll on that.
8
Instead of that
plus
1.
3.
We don't talk about that.
So you got 11 HP back, and I lose a spell slot.
You do indeed.
That's awesome because I didn't even need that. I'm back up to full health.
Yeet.
He did need it.
Well, yeah, but like I didn't need the full 11.
Yeah.
Did you want 11 or did you want 4?
I mean, I'll take the fucking 11. I'm just saying.
I was like, we can go back.
I appreciate it. It puts me back down to full health.
Barbarian, be grateful.
Always thank your
All right.
healers.
So is that all your? Is that your turn?
Yeah, I mean, I would just be able to. I would just move. I'm not like within striking distance of anything, correct? Like them striking me.
There is now a rat right behind you, underneath the stairs.
That's what I asked you. It says the one that attacked Aubrey's still there, and you said
That's not the one. No, the one that attacked
The one
him.
you were talking about that took an
No,
opportunity attack on him.
The one that.
Oh yeah, no, he's right behind you.
That's what I asked. Yeah, I mean, I still would have healed him.
You can run to me. I'll protect you.
Well, I can't cast and
I'll take
use
the hits.
an attack.
Nope, a spell
unless,
is an action.
Unless I have something that specifically states I can.
Right.
So I'll just because I only moved probably like what
2-3 feet.
2-3 feet.
Yeah.
So I'll just take a couple steps away from him because he's like right here.
Sure.
So I'll just take a couple steps back and prepare myself.
All right. So you get ready. I9.
Where's the bathroom?
Your turn.
All right.
Outside.
Oh, he's breaking the seal.
Outside.
I'm probably breaking that too.
So you can either go up the stairs to the right or down the stairs to the right.
Thank you. I'll do it back.
Yeah, I really have to go, so I pee on the rats.
This may work.
He is full of beer, by the way.
Yeah.
So that rat attacked him. Did he piss him?
2 hours late. You know what? I think that's why he missed that rat.
I got it.
11.
Yeah. Their AC's so low, it's horrible. All I gotta do is just tap him. I rolled an 11. You missed. Oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay. While he's gone, do you want to go ahead and take your turn?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, so I can see where he is, right?
You can see where everyone is.
you
You have
see where
dark vision,
everybody
brother.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And so I see that rat behind him.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna jump off and attack that rat with my mace.
All right. Roll a d20.
If we're doing this, we're doing this. That's a 3.
2 in a row.
Yikes.
I do get a proficiency bonus to add, which I think is just 1 at this point. No, it's 2. It's a 5.
All right. You swing, and what are you swinging at him with?
A mace.
You smack the staircase.
Sweet.
I'm a little upset by what I missed because I just heard smack the
What's
staircase.
that?
I
You're on a
attack.
3.
I attack the rat.
You okay down there, honey? Did you? Don't break my stairs.
Fuck off, old lady.
Hear the door shut and lock.
You dumbass.
There are consequences for being an idiot.
I thought there wasn't a lock.
There is
It
now.
wasn't locked to begin with.
There
Doesn't
is
mean she
now.
didn't have one, it just means she forgot. There's consequences to your actions, and I pay for them. I might use my dragon born to smite you. Because I'm not gonna fight you. That
Well,
sounds like
as a
lot of work.
bonus action, seeing how Barthos got destroyed by some rats, I can cast Shield of Faith on him as a bonus action.
All right. So you want to cast Shield of Faith? Read Shield of Faith out loud for us.
Shield of Faith. I should also double check
I shield
that I
him
can actually reach.
with my
Yes, I can.
faith.
Alright, so a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, which is 60 feet, granting it a +2 to AC for the duration. This lasts up to 10 minutes, so long as I can keep my concentration.
So you have +2 to your AC.
Which actually helped you one of the rats.
Yeah.
Not that other one.
If they come back for you, you have a little bit of extra help.
All right, is that all you're doing?
That's all I can do.
Okay, Tiny.
I jump off the stairs and attempt to attack the rat that's behind him.
Roll a d20.
Just fucking goon squad with this one.
Hell yeah.
8.
This one rat's
8
gonna feel
plus
that.
what?
I don't know.
It's
Your
not
weapon
answer.
should have a description on how
So-
much it adds.
Go to actions.
Do you have a weapon equipped?
Oh, you didn't add.
I've got a weapon. I don't know how to fucking
Okay,
equip
Yeah,
it.
go into your equipment.
Yeah, let's
and
assume you
equip
have it equipped.
Okay.
I think you.
So battle axe 1d8 plus 3.
Dragonborn thinks back and
All right,
that's
realizes,
damage.
Equip it.
Yeah.
realizes he left the axe in the
All
bar.
right, so your hit where you see so battle axe and then you see hit.
Yeah,
And then you
plus
see
5.
damage.
Yeah.
So you add that +5. So you
So
got
13.
All right, so you hit. Roll your damage.
So it's the d8.
D8 plus 3, right?
6. So
9 damage
9,
total.
yep.
So you take that battle axe and you just cleave this thing's head clear off.
Wait.
I mean, it just
Cleave.
Yes.
smack the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
It's a battle axe,
Cut the
man.
bitch in half,
I
bud.
decapitated that
battle
motherfucker.
Axe.
Yeah, I'm just worried.
You fucking
because
decapitated it.
Aren't I next to that rat still?
No, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I was about to say-
So cleave only works against enemies.
Okay, I was about to say, please don't tell me he just goes straight through
Drop
the
it.
face.
Like cut your finger off or something. Ah!
That'd be some
That's
shit.
why I was afraid. I was like, but I'm right next to this thing. I don't think I hit.
All right.
Chop his head
So
off.
also drinks in the fridge.
Oh.
Wow, that all would have been nice to know a little while ago.
Well, once we get done with this combat, we'll take a break.
Sounds
Take a
good.
short break.
Short rest.
All right. So you
That'd be
killed
perfect,
the
'cause I need
next
a short
rat. So
Alright, so
take it away.
Goes to eat the rat.
I look around the room. What is the room made out of? Is it stone? Is it like wooden
It's a
beams?
fucking
It's-
basement.
Hey, shut up. Let the man ask his fucking question.
Yes. So okay. So for the most part, everything is like a stone, an older stone. Kind of looks like it may be falling apart in some places, but it's braced by wooden beams to help support the house above.
Okay. So, and there's what, 2 rats left?
There are
Rats?
3 rats left.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to use my crossbow to hit the closest rat.
All right. So that'll probably be the one that is hidden by the sack, the one that was already damaged by Bartos.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna try to hit that
All
one.
right.
Kill that bitch. Fuck it
Do you have
up.
a disadvantage range on your crossbow?
No.
Like if it's too short?
Why do you keep trying to get this disadvantage everywhere?
You're just trying to be fair.
It's the first mission, man. Let us have it. No. Or quest, rather, not mission.
Okay, so I got a 17.
wow.
All right. So yeah, you hit roll damage. We'll go over all of that stuff off mic.
Well, I don't remember if crossbows have them or not.
They do, but I don't remember what it
I
is.
think it's as bad as the bow. Because the bow's like 30 feet.
It's what now? Plus 3? It's
8.
dead.
Yeah, so I got 8.
You
1
gotta
d8
add
plus
3 to it. It had 2 health left. So
You're welcome.
You
Ah,
just
puppy.
skewer this bad guy into the wall right
Fuck
there,
shit up.
and he are dead.
No, there's a plate of fucking bag right here.
I'm on a whole bunch.
All right, so
Fuck you, Jay.
it is gonna be back to the rat's turn.
Come at me,
and
brother.
This is he will indeed.
Yup.
He's still got a buddy by him, so he still gets pack tactics.
Oh, yeah. Take out the biggest target.
All right, 20.
Alright.
That's your AC.
Alright. Come at me, bro. I ain't scared.
You're gonna take 4 damage, half, so you're gonna take 2 damage.
Thank God, Damien, for healing me, because that would put me down to 2 HP.
And it is your turn.
Alright, and there's 2 rats close to me?
There are.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait,
Oh, you did say 4 earlier, didn't you?
did you factor in my Shield of Faith AC bonus?
But, it was hold on.
3 left.
Okay.
Total.
Yeah, I know, but hold on. There was one at the
Didn't hear
stairs.
that part.
There were the 4,
Right.
Which would be 5.
You killed one.
and
killed-
we still don't know where the 6th one is. Is that right?
Correct.
All we know is the
you
lady said
know
there
of
were
5.
6.
Because of the 3, 4, Okay, hold on. Alright, never mind. Disregard. Yeah, because one scurried away.
One, scurried over the wall.
So
and it
does
was
pack
skewered by the
mentality
crossbow.
just mean...
If two of them are close to each other.
It's
Okay.
him and another one.
Okay, I see what I'm confused at. Alright, never mind, thank you. Alright, so
that
D20,
lady-
yes?
That lady said
Yeah,
6. She could be
D20.
wrong.
14.
There could have been 10 down there.
It's a hit. Roll damage. All the mic's gonna pick up is just.
When I listened to it earlier, it only hears me when I'm loud.
Okay.
I don't have it.
They
super
are attacking
sensitive.
me, right?
Do what?
I completely lost my train of thought with what I was doing earlier.
They've already attacked you a couple times.
Okay, so it's my turn and I'm attacking.
Right, and you hit.
Okay. So 2d4s plus 5.
Am I
Sorry.
dying?
Yeah, sorry.
Presently.
With the conversation about how many rats, I just completely lost track about what I was doing. 4 plus 5,
Oh yeah. It's dead.
so 9. It's dead, and then
And you cleave into the other one. Who now it's his turn, and he is gonna desperately try to bite you. That's
Desperate attack.
all he's got. Ooh, 7. You nimbly step out of the way of him as he tries to
come back
nibble
down
on your
his head with
toes.
my boot.
It is Valdris.
I can see that right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead. Or Toll the Dead.
Oh my god.
You cast Toll the Dead. Tell us what Toll the Dead does.
You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. And the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If it's missing HP, which it is, takes 1d12.
Oh god.
Now it has to have a 13.
Has to be a 13. It succeeds.
I
So
love
it
and
passes.
hate that spell.
Congratulations.
So what happens on a success?
Success, it takes damage. Fail, it doesn't.
So
That means it could ignore the bells.
Okay, so a success it does not take damage. On a failure it takes damage.
So yeah,
Yes.
you roll a
Okay,
d12.
so it takes nothing.
It doesn't.
Right.
But this is also a cantrip, so like,
Yeah, it didn't cost you anything.
yeah.
All right,
But it's cool that I can just ding, and they're like, oh god.
So not to interrupt his action, I just have a really quick question.
Sure.
So I was reading a little bit. My double-bladed scimitar says I have a special. If I attack with it as part of that attack on my action turn, I can use a bonus action immediately after to make a melee attack with it.
Sure. Did you want to make an offhand attack with the bonus action?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, is this like a dual-bladed scimitar? Like,
Yeah, it's an actual dual-bladed scimitar.
And so the way it works is when he uses his bonus action to attack, because he doesn't have the feat to like dual wield, you roll a d20 and you don't add anything to it.
Okay.
It is just a straight luck roll.
And then the attack deals 1d4 damage on the head. Okay, so 3. All right, well,
So it misses.
that's where the shot.
There's one
Just
thing
let him score.
here.
So now I'll take my turn for total.
Sorry, man.
We went back in time. It counts.
You know, I really should have brought my charger.
Yeah. I figured I'd need it since we're
That's awesome.
recording.
I appreciate it because if it
Uh-oh.
cut out,
It is draining.
I'll bet.
Well, see, that's, like I charged like completely before I came over here.
You
Yeah.
sure it's plugged in?
It's not plugged in.
no, it's
only
triple
a 2.
pronged. That one only has 2.
Oof.
Oh, here's one. There's a
Yeah,
thing
hold
right here.
on.
Let me pull it
That's
out
a
of the
big
wall.
old
No,
oof.
you won't be able to pull it out of the wall because this one's 3, but this one's 2. So we'll just have to
There you go.
run the cord across.
Also, I don't know who provided this, but thank you.
Roll, Damien.
Thank you, Fox.
Just trying to pull it under the
So no session next week, but the week after, yes?
So the week after
getting
you're getting
married.
married. So not.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So not next week, but the week after?
So not next
Yeah.
week or the week after.
In 3 weeks.
Next week you're out of town, right?
Yes.
What the fuck? Get your ass back in town.
Well, he said he was probably going to do every other week so he can see.
Wait, what now? Why are you looking at me
We had
for?
discussed that a while ago.
Yeah, but I thought his time off was this. It was this past week. That's what I was confused. That's what I knew.
That was a different thing.
Yeah.
That's just I'm going to
On
be
the 22nd, he'll be coming back.
Mhm.
Atlanta. Atlanta, right?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Did you see
5-hour
my
drive.
request for the 22nd? That
Yeah.
afternoon?
I have a wedding on
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That
trip, I
it's like
didn't
an
know.
hour or something.
Yeah.
Like that is.
Okay,
It's
it's
on the
Sunday.
request.
I just put it as an
We'll
hour.
talk about it later.
Yeah.
All right, Iron Knight.
I have an appointment at 5 o'clock.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and swing my mace at the last remaining rat.
Sure, so you're gonna run across the room and attack the other rat. You're close enough. Go ahead.
All right, cool.
D20. That
That's-
hits.
Sweet.
And just let me check my mace damage. The mace is 1d6 plus nothing.
Plus nothing. All right.
5.
Oh, how do you want to kill it? Explain to me how you kill the last rat in this area.
So I'm gonna aim with a blunt part of the mace and just smack it so I don't impale it with the spike.
All right.
Kinda lame.
So you just like crack its skull.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
lawful good.
You do
Says
so.
the guy that didn't want to kill anything.
He's lawful good. What did you expect?
Neutral good.
Oh,
I'm also neutral good. He just cares more about rats than I do.
And that ends
I'm
combat,
lawful
right?
evil.
That does combat. You are currently out of combat.
Can I go ahead and use my cantrip mending to fix where I hit the staircase?
You can indeed, yes.
Thank you. Feel better now.
Use mending for that. So mending, for those people who don't know how it works, is it's got to be a small area, and you essentially just fix a.
I feel like I dented it or something.
Yeah, it's like putting a hole in the wall with your hammer, and you just get some of the pox and crap, and just put it. It's gone.
Thank you.
Gone.
I feel
How
better.
long do temporary health points last for?
Usually until the next long rest,
Okay,
or until you lose them.
gotcha.
So, a good while.
Alright.
Alright, so, now you're down in the basement, bunch of dead rats. What you doing?
I fixed my staircase. I'm gonna.
Checking to see if that fucking
I'm
door
gonna-
is unlocked. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
it
go
is.
up and check that old lady.
It
I'm
is.
gonna go ahead and take the light off the bulb.
So
I
now
picked the
it is-
rats up.
Alright, so we were carrying the rats. The light is out. It is pitch black in the cellar now. You walk up the stairs. It is not locked. And she's still standing there in the kitchen, just making some more tea. Oh, how'd it go, honey?
We took care of the rats. You said there were 6. We all. Oh, I forgot the voice. You said there were 6. There were only 5.
Oh. Well, then the other one must have escaped.
Where could it have escaped to?
He must be in the house somewhere.
Can we hear this from downstairs?
I figured you were all coming up the stairs.
Yeah, we all follow.
so
We all
sure.
follow.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
stand.
Oh, sure. Then, no, you can't.
Okay, cool.
Also in the dark.
Yeah, I know, but I can see.
He's got dark vision.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Damn, humans aren't regular eyes.
Well, with everyone else up, I just wanted to go ahead and investigate the rest of the basement.
Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll cover this, and then we'll get to you.
Yeah.
So she tells you that it must be somewhere else in the house, and she looks at you and goes, well, did you check everywhere in the basement to make sure that you covered the hole that they were coming in through?
That's why.
All right, and we'll cut there, and we'll come back to you.
That's why. They had to get in somehow. Yeah. Was it investigation to
Yeah,
look around?
roll me an investigation check.
Alright.
What specifically are you investigating?
I was trying to find if, there was a hole or a crack where they had come in from, because they had to come in somehow.
Yes. Okay, so you just check on the walls.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, this old lady has an impeccable memory sometimes.
That's a 7.
Have you
Plus-
met old people?
Oh, no.
I love them.
17 minus 1. That's
So
a 16.
So, yeah, that's still enough. You notice that over behind the crates, where the a sewer drain would be, it looks like the drain has actually been knocked out, and there is a passage into the sewers
Oh.
where clearly they were coming through.
Okay. And I'm, just to be clear, I'm not currently in danger, right?
You are standing right in front of it because you had to move the crates out of the way to get to it.
As soon as I discover it,
as long as
I'm going
nothing
back up to tell them.
grabs you. Oh,
I asked
Yeah,
Bartos,
that's why.
I asked Bartos if he can spit his poison on the top of it, so if the rats curl up, they die.
I like where your head's at. It doesn't work that way.
Damn it.
So yeah, his is like a spray that hurts initially, but then dies out quickly.
Damn.
That'd be
Gross.
like you saying you breathe lightning on it, the area just stays a cloud of lightning forever.
Fair enough.
Would be
Fair enough.
awesome. Like, this
Fair
is my
enough.
moat. I filled it with my own dragon spray.
It is
Awesome, but
lightning.
OP.
Blew my load into it daily, and now there is a electric cloud.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back up and tell them what I discovered.
All right.
Tell him. He's the only one up there.
I thought you said you were headed up the stairs.
I thought you were all following them up there.
Actually, can I pick up my bolt before I go up the
Yeah.
stairs?
So you want to unskewer it from the one he's carrying?
Yeah.
Sure. So he tells you that there's he found where the rats are getting in.
There's a hole behind that crate where they were cowering. It looks like it leads directly to the sewers. I'm assuming that's where they came from.
Was the hole big enough for us to get through, or just like rats?
So it with a squeeze.
Okay, like with a squeeze, or like with a squeeze?
Well, like with a squeeze.
Like a squeeze.
Yeah.
I'm
Neither one of us is getting out.
I'm 450. I'm 450.
Yeah. So I think there's only because Dab, you're relatively human sized, right?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, he's the
I'm a
smallest.
fucking midget.
In comparison to the rest of you.
Yeah, I was about to say they're
Okay,
giants.
in
I'm
that case,
5'10".
No, none of you would be able to fit into this opening, but it is relatively big. A halfling or someone of that size could easily fit through.
Okay.
How
So there's
big-
no way for us to go in and explore.
I mean, we could just tear a giant hole in the ground and go through.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
not
just
messing up the
knock
science.
out the rest of the wall in there and just bloop, right down into the sewers.
I'm good.
So, I hear that. I'm like, oh well, we should probably fix that. So we'll go back down. We'll go back down, and
Tell the news. The rest
I'll
of
just cast light on my mace and just use it as a torch.
Alright,
I have a torch.
But we
An
use
hour
the
hasn't
torch.
passed though, has it?
I took it off.
You
the
turned
wall.
it off, yeah.
But it's a cantrip. I just use it.
It
again.
We
clapped
haven't
and
used
it
the
turned
torch
right off.
because you ended up doing the ball.
So the way a cantrip
Yes, but
works, and
we
this is
don't
why he
have to
keeps bringing it up,
use-
is a cantrip is a free spell.
It's a passive. Like you can do it whenever the hell you want.
Unlimited cast.
Save your torch for when you get separated in the dark.
I will never leave him.
Gross.
Save your torch for when you get separated in the dark.
Don't say
So I'll use that to cast the light, and I'll go check it out. Is there anything around me I could use to like plug this hole?
Yeah, so
So you could
ask
very,
the lady if she has like a board or something.
Them big ass rats gonna get through it.
If a halfling can fit in, it's
As a
gonna be
dragon,
quite big.
Ask the-
Lord, would we be able to use strength just to like close it up?
like tear part of the wall up and put it
Well,
in.
you said it's like a drain, right? Or is it just
like
like?
the drain has fallen out. And,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's where they're getting through.
Oh, okay.
So
Misunderstood.
you could probably easily pull the drain back up and replace it, and maybe use a mending.
I go upstairs
spell.
and ask the lady
Could we?
how she'd like it to be fixed.
Permanently.
All right.
With what?
So
That's what I'm paying you for.
No,
So
you
I-
paid us to kill the rats.
Wow, Tiny, your
fucking
voice
punch
is
you,
different.
Tiny.
You paid us to kill the rats.
It's okay. I've had like 90 voices for Grandma.
she keeps forgetting.
Dementia's a bitch.
So yeah, I'd say.
Edit that out.
So yeah, I'd say pull up the drain and.
Yeah.
Easy enough between the group of you.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
cast mending on it.
And as you get close to the light, you definitely see a lot run away from you from inside the drain or inside the sewers.
Fucking awesome.
I ask the lady if she has
To go to hell. Sorry.
Would you kindly?
anything to cover the hole with.
I know we were just fixing the drain.
Fucking cover
We just decided to actually fix the fucking
Okay,
drain. You
temporary
jackass.
solution, permanent solution.
As long as,
Same amount of
as long as
effort.
we get paid.
We're getting paid.
We're getting paid. I don't give a shit if it's permanent or not.
So I say to the group, why don't we just take our money now, and then if she has rents later, we can come back and.
But
collect
she's not
more
going to
money.
give us the money unless we complete it.
Well, we did complete it. We killed the rats.
You're gonna let this old lady guide rats. I will not allow that.
I was about to say no.
You remember
I'm
it
not
does
open
say kill the rats.
We did.
What, does she pay us or does the guild pay us?
So she has already paid the guild
Right. So if we go to the guild,
upon
completed our
completion.
task.
I persuade him to not be that way, and us actually I persuade him to not be that way, and we actually do it the right way.
No.
roll.
You can say whatever you want to do, but Austin's character and my character will not allow you to
Yeah.
leave without fixing it.
We're fixing it.
That goes for my character.
And Aubrey's staying with me. So
Yeah, I was about to
I will
say.
fix it with or without you.
Yeah, I was about to say. I can help.
I have a +4 for persuasion. I have a +4 for persuasion, performance, intimidation, and deception.
Bro, I got +6 for intimidation.
Oh my god! How?
You have what now?
What the fuck?
To what?
He's got +6 for intimidation. Jesus!
I have a couple +6s.
Mine's +2.
All right, cool. Congratulations. You have all killed rats.
I drink tea.
So, all right. So, what are we doing from here?
So, do we already fix the drain?
Yeah. Between the two
Okay.
of you with his,
Okay.
his
Sweet,
mending
just wanna make
spell
sure.
and you in
Oh, yeah.
the drain up. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
then
back.
Obviously, we go back to.
I
return
throw
to
the rats
class.
over my shoulder and bring them outside.
Good deal.
As they step out, I'm gonna go up to the
You're
lady.
gonna
Is
get
there
some
anything
sort of
else we could do for you while we're here?
I'm
Bring those
immune to
rats around.
disease.
Actually.
Fuck
All right,
off.
hold on. Let me get to this. She looks at you and she goes, "Well, now I have all this tea and no one to drink it."
Well, we can drink
I've
it.
been
Richard's been
drinking
drinking the
tea.
tea this whole time.
She turns and looks and the tea is completely empty. Never mind. Get out.
And come back to our fucking ninth
So I was taking the teacup.
freshman year in
You take the
college.
teacup with you. Make a sleight of hand check.
You're stealing it?
Fuck
Can
this
I
bitch,
see-
I'm getting mine.
Can I see him do this?
We'll see in a second.
So
Okay.
does deception count for this or
No, so it'll be sleight of hand. So it'll be dexterity.
I get +6.
Here you go.
So D20, right?
Incoming
Yep.
1. 5, 8.
Plus, yeah, I got 8.
All right, so you got an 8 total.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
16.
You would 100% see him trying to steal this.
Put it back.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
There's already too much into it.
The guy who could probably scare him into letting you keep the cup just goes, "Oh yeah." So you return the teacup to the poor old lady, and you're now outside with 5 dead rats.
To be fair, I was drinking the tea.
Yeah,
I throw the rats
I've
on the
done that
ground.
a million times. Just drinking a beer and you walk out of the bar holding their beer. Yeah, you know.
Holding their beer mug, someone else's beer mug, that guy's beer mug.
throw-
dead rats.
I didn't even realize that.
I throw the rats on the ground.
Right by the front door.
She said outside. She said outside.
Okay, yeah, okay. All
I'm
right,
sticking to the rules.
fair. I will give you that.
Alright, so go back to the guild,
Really,
turn
we
that
should
quest
put
and
him
get
like
paid.
in the drain.
So-
Just be like, tell your friends.
Tell your friends, fuck off.
Just knowing the layout of the city, you could actually stop by the port where it says the heirloom had been lost
Okay.
on your way back to the guild.
Yeah, let's do that.
Might as well.
Let's go to the port.
Alright,
Two
we
birds,
head
one
off-
stone.
So we head off to the port, and I assume it takes us to the guy who put the quest on the thing.
So it takes you to a description of a location, and it gives you a description of the sword as well. So the sword is described as a silver longsword.
Okay,
It is described as a silver longsword with emeralds in the hilt. Shiny. And very stabby.
No shit.
And a little sharp.
Is there anybody at the port?
So there are a lot of dockhands. There are a couple ships there as well, which presumably they would either have a first mate or a captain on them. In the immediate vicinity of the location it takes you to, there's not anyone really working there, just the dock, just the little area that jets out from the rest of the city over the ocean.
And like we don't know like how long it's been since the sword was lost.
2 days.
2 days. Okay.
So it's been 2 days, and he didn't just like drop it. presumably.
No, well, so
You're good.
in the description, it leads you to believe that it was lost.
Is it magical?
But it is magical. But you wouldn't know that unless you roll
why did
me
you
an
tell
Arcana. Yeah, because it's been a while. You could probably guess from everything that's around that area that nothing would have knocked it out of his hand. He probably just dropped it.
He just
We're at the port.
dropped.
So there's water. We're at a port. There's
She
water.
just dropped a magical sword. What a fucking.
Mhm.
Maybe you do like a perception check with something in mind. Does it work like that?
So, no, not exactly. So, like, if you're making a perception check and looking for something that could be visible, or to find something that may be like laying on a shelf, like you're trying to find a specific book,
Right.
yes. But if lost sword and you're staring at the water, no.
Can I persuade her to tell us where she lost it at?
Absolutely, except there's no one there. It was the
You talked to empty.
God damn it. Okay, I missed that. I missed that. I missed that while I was taking a piss.
where are you?
I kind of figured she was there. I missed that while I was taking a piss.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we just had the description of it.
Yeah, the listing just gave a description of where on the dock it was lost.
So we don't know who lost said sword.
No.
Well, no fucking
Yeah.
shit, but we don't know who that person
You
is.
were asking me. What do you
Okay.
The guild hall would know. You would not.
How far away are we from the guild hall?
So the
A day's
the
travel.
area you are, it's no more than about an hour walk to just about anywhere you want to get in the city. So you're not too far from it.
So Ryan talks to nobody and then fucking dips.
Okay.
Well, Damien also dips.
Where the fuck are you going?
French onion.
Oh, gross.
Touche.
Did you say gross?
Mm-hmm.
Also, why do you not like good things?
I mean, look at him.
But it does say that in the description that the sword was lost right off the edge of the dock. So presumably, if you just jumped in the water and swam down, you could find it.
I vote to do that.
Actually,
Alright, I'll do that
I haven't
myself.
tried it in
To
years.
just dive
I'll just
down.
jump on in and figure it out.
Does he jump on anything?
Water. All right,
Jagged
so
rocks.
here's
There's better ones.
here's
It's not
how
from
this
Noda
works. So holding your breath in D&D is actually kind of cool.
Well,
If you,
okay, so I'm like 7'6". How deep's the water?
you
Jump in and break your.
in that area, it's probably about 30 feet deep.
Okay.
You're a little short.
Okay, so how do I?
So,
The
Are you wearing a
breathing.
bunch of armor?
I don't know.
presumably, what's your AC?
I fucking don't know.
Did you make a character?
Yes, I just don't know anything.
I know I'm not going anywhere near that
So
water.
holding your breath in D&D, if you make a
On the
big
class.
breath before you hop in, it'll be 1 plus your Constitution modifier.
+1.
And that's how many minutes you
So-
get.
That's how many minutes you get.
Sure hoping it was minutes.
So I get 2 minutes under the water.
Yeah, you can hold your breath for 2 minutes. Congratulations. At that point, you start to drown.
All right.
That's not as fun.
No,
So
no.
I search the short line underwater for 2 minutes.
So are you diving down, or are you just like sticking your face in the water?
Stick my face under the water and
Okay.
see if I can see anything.
So you do see fish. You see some poles from where the dock extends out.
Sidebar: if I do my dragon breath, my lightning breath, does it light the whole? Like, does it light everything
All
up?
right, let's be smart about this. Water conducts electricity, correct?
I'm immune to fucking electricity.
But if one of us want to jump in, to
None
help
of you jumped in though.
That's
I'm
what-
by myself.
thought it was
This is
resistant.
on fire.
That's a good question. Are you
Does it-
immune or are you resistant to?
resistant.
I think it's resistant.
All right, so
You'll
you
still
would
hurt yourself.
still hurt yourself.
What if he set all the ships on fire?
Plus, kill all the fish.
Yeah, it would definitely kill everything in the area around
Ryan's
you.
single-handedly fucking up the ecosystem.
And you seem to be a death domain cleric,
So-
so I don't know how you'd feel about
It
that.
for about the first 10 feet or so, light's not really an issue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just as bright. I mean, the sun's shining. It's
Okay.
nice-ish. All the way down at the bottom, it gets a little dim, but it's really not dark. You can see that over near.
So like,
just
how
where
far
you-
down can I see after I go past that first like 10-ish feet?
You can see all the way down to the ground.
Pretty like in dim or clear? Pretty clearly.
Pretty clear.
Okay,
It starts to get dim at about the very bottom.
So I'll
but-
go about 10 or 15 feet down
Mine's
and
interesting.
look around.
That's
Sure,
weird.
so-
all I want to do is help people.
From that
That's
area,
why
you
I'm fucking
see
pissed.
on the wall, approximately
It makes
underneath
sense
where
later.
your party would be standing, is a grate that
Oh,
is open. But you don't see anything shiny on the ocean floor.
Go up to the grate.
All right. So
Okay, so go down to the grate
Yeah, down to the grate.
while you're already holding your
He
breath.
turns
And we're all just watching him at this point, right?
Well, how long did it take me to get down 10 feet? I'm 7 feet tall. I mean, I literally just turned down, literally just turned upside down and go like one.
How,
Breaststroke.
how long have you
Breaststroke.
been swimming?
I mean, I jump in, look down.
No, I mean, like, how long you've been alive for a little while? Have you ever swum before?
23 years old, so I would assume yes, I'm a fairly good
23.
swimmer.
Yeah, all right. So then you pop down 10 feet in like 1 second.
But
Okay.
But
Can you get up with armor on?
Does he have armor on? We never
I
established.
honestly don't know.
what's your AC?
I don't know how to find that.
It should be armor class right there at the very top.
11.
Okay, so
Probably not.
then you aren't wearing any armor. at all.
Okay. I don't know how that happened, but
How
okay.
worked out in this situation?
What character?
I'm
are
a
you?
paladin.
Yeah. So, that's right. You still had 175 gold, so you actually haven't bought any equipment.
You
Okay.
throw your gold coins.
There we go.
So once we fix that, you will
Okay.
be wearing armor.
Okay.
So it definitely makes rising back up more difficult.
Okay.
Um,
Sinking a little bit easier, I'm assuming.
Yeah, singing a little bit easier. But even at that, to dive down 10 feet from treading water and then to swim over to this, maybe 30 seconds in total just to get
So
down
to get all the way down to the crate, 30 seconds?
yeah, and to
Okay.
look into the grate. Yeah.
Investigate the crate.
So roll me investigation. And so this is a grate on
20?
the wall and not a crate on the ground. Yeah, D20 and add your investigation. It's a great
11.
grate.
Minus 1, so 10.
So it's open. That's probably not normal.
So I swim back up and tell the rest of the group.
I can't wait. There's gonna be a fish with freaking Excalibur swimming around. He's swimming around, just the power of all the gods.
The best.
It turns
in
and murders the
Clownfish.
I
Sure.
breach the water
Yeah.
and
The clownfish.
inform the rest of the group that there's a grate down there that's open.
Great.
Well, that's not what you were looking for.
We're looking for a sword.
That's a point.
Did you forget?
No.
All right.
How big was this? How big was this grate?
Oh God, I don't fucking know.
So from swimming
I don't know.
from swimming down to it, you can definitely tell that you would be able to, had there not been water there, you'd have been able to walk in, only ducking just a little.
Okay. Okay. So for like my size, or like I would want to duck, or everyone else would have to duck.
You would have to duck a little. To
Okay.
get in,
So
but
it's
you
like
could-
7 feet tall.
Yeah, about
It's-
like
it's pretty fucking
about
huge.
6 feet in diameter.
It's pretty big.
Cool. We're looking for a sword.
Was there a current in the grate, or was it still water?
Currently, we're on the ground.
Well, he's asking in lieu of me.
So you would have known that there was a slight flow outward towards you, but not so much that it would impede your movement through it.
Okay. So who's next? Let's do fucking something else.
What do you want to do?
I'm just keeping my eyes open for a sword on the ground.
So at this point, after killing your rats, it's probably maybe 4 in the afternoon by the time you'll get here and are swimming in the water.
Actually, is there anyone nearby us?
So there are dock ends a little further down, but not that far away.
I'm gonna walk to them
All right.
and I'm gonna approach one.
Okay.
I'll get out of the water in the meantime.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, hey, have you seen anyone drop a sword nearby?
What's it to you?
Well, I need the sword.
In the
Alright.
meantime, I slowly walk over.
So have you seen it or not?
Dripping wet.
I've seen many swords. What kind of sword you're looking for?
It's a, what'd you say, silver?
Long sword.
It's a silver
Silver.
long sword. emeralds on the hilt. Looks really cool.
Doesn't ring any bells, but maybe I could be persuaded to remember a sword like that.
I persuade him.
I seduce him.
Listen here, dick.
Roll intimidation?
I
I'm not over there.
I
I
seduce
I'll roll
him.
intimidation.
You're
not
walk
over there
and
either.
try to
So-
intimidate
Listen
the
here,
Dockhand?
Buster. Why can't I say Buster? Oh, we're screwed.
Can I roll insight to see if he's just straight bluffing me here?
Sure, yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Because I don't trust that he even knows anything. That's a 13 plus 6, 19.
Oh wow.
He knows abso-fucking-lutely nothing. But he's trying.
Alright, I just look at him and I go, alright, thank you. And I walk away.
And he
You're welcome.
looks at you and goes, hey, look out for the bullywugs. And then turns and walks off.
Did I have bullywugs
I think
in
so.
town?
I don't know what a bullywug. Do I know what a bullywug is?
Roll nature.
Well, nature. I hope I'm proficient in that because that's a 7.
I really hope you're proficient.
I'd hope
7. God.
plus 1.
That sounds like maybe it's a bug?
Is that a bug? What's a
Actually, I think
bullywug?
I'd have to roll mine too to realize what it is. I mean, I've been going around just in forests and
I grew up.
Going around through the forest,
Going around through
you
forests is
may
fun,
have
Oof.
memory of what this is.
Oh yeah, what did my backstory let me know?
see, unfortunately, I know what it is.
Yeah. Roll again with advantage.
Okay, cool.
18. Oh
Alright.
god. No,
Okay.
I'm ready.
I was like, wait, yeah, my backstory.
You're familiar with bullywugs. You know that they're like a kind of dumb frog creature.
Gross.
You know, if there's a bullywug here, he could have collected a shiny thing.
Okay.
How big is a bullywug?
How big is a bullywug?
Yes.
Halfling sized.
Halfling size.
Much smaller than you.
Well, there's a
But
lot.
pretty big for a frog.
Yeah.
Step on its head.
Big compared to me.
That's a fat ass frog.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a.
He a thick boy.
You could inform them all that it's like a bipedal frog.
A bipedal frog.
That's
He a big
Yeah, I
boy.
know.
He a
I'm
big
just
boy.
I'm
surprised.
really glad that we don't have a standard barbarian. Oh, it's a bipedal. He has 2 penises.
Or if Chance was here, the 2 intelligence. Bard.
2 penises.
No, for our last campaign, Chance had to roll to see if we could understand what he was saying.
And if he rolled badly, I made him explain the things in detail, but very, very poorly.
That's fantastic.
So,
Well,
I can't remember an exact example, but there was something, and the way he explained it, I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about.
well, I'll go back to the group and inform them what bullywugs or whatever are.
A bullywug.
Bullywug. There we go.
Yeah,
And
I
that
just have
there
a
is
name
at
before
least
I know
one
what these
nearby.
are.
I'll tell them there's
Can I
bullywugs.
roll with history? Why would you know that? I mean, I was God once.
I've been
Okay.
God before. So he tells you that the dockhand told him to look out for the bullywug.
All right, hold on. So I'm gonna walk over back to the dockhand. Like, okay, so you said look out for the bullywug. You have seen a bullywug in the area.
Maybe not.
Okay.
You bastard.
I could be persuaded to remember.
I follow-
Are you a religious man?
Follow with intimidation.
Barthos and I appear over
So-
his shoulder.
All right. So roll intimidation.
Oh my goodness.
Are you a religious
Fuck.
man? 2,
3.
3, 4.
So 7.
Wait, if
7.
If you're rolling with them, you should be able to.
You gotta roll as well.
Are you a religious man? 2 dragonborns.
Roll as well.
16 plus 2.
So 18.
All right. So he sees one dragonborn that's intimidating and one dragonborn that looks like he is straight
Like an
from
idiot.
the dirt.
One.
Dripping water, look, because he had just jumped into the ocean and then climbed back out of
You
it.
fucking idiot.
That would still be intimidation.
Giant
Just saying, if I was a
dragon
rogue, I would have
push.
used Ryan and tried to like formulate something to try to make a Loch Ness monster. Ryan's head sticking out.
seaweed.
That's some head sticking out.
This
Arcane
guy's
tricks.
kidding.
Go arcane trickster on it.
Cue the Godzilla noise. So he looks back at you and goes, I'm a religious man.
Now,
The religion of gold.
your God's on is sorry. Well, your God's on as graceful as mine, but it's all right. Now,
So, can I?
Oh God.
out of respect for my friends
punch him in
here,
the face.
and the fact that you called gold or religion, I'm gonna go ahead and just ask you one more time. There's a bullywug in the area, and if it's a danger and you don't say anything, then that would make you a very bad person. And I'd like to consider myself a very good guy. Also, the Dragonborn's with me.
Make a persuasion check.
Can he get advantage for having them there?
11.
So wouldn't he get advantage?
Because he had one good and one horrible?
Yeah, fuck
No.
you right.
Touche.
Fuck you,
Touche.
ruined it.
No, I'm just asking if he could.
You ruined it.
So I can't really do much about a 3.
Maybe, but we'll see.
Jay closed on me.
It's okay.
What a dirty fucker.
In the meantime, what did you want to
Okay,
do?
so can I go and talk to a different person or
Sure.
whatever?
No, there's only one.
There's one person working right now.
So I wanna walk up to him and
Punch him in the face. Tell me what you
Grab
know.
his testicles and
Plus 0.
give him torsion.
Okay.
Torsion.
Back to you in a second.
so I wanna ask him in like a non-threatening way
Okay.
if there's anyone that I can test out my sword on. Anyone? I asked him as in like a friendly competition kind of thing.
He looks at you and sizes you up for a moment and goes, I'll challenge you.
Oh.
I'll
And
kick his ass.
I ask him.
He pulls a scimitar out of his belt.
I ask him if he's well trained in swordsmanship.
He replies, I've killed a few men in my day. It's part of being a pirate.
So I say to him,
Roll initiative.
So I say to him, roll it.
Get fucked.
Wow, alright.
Get fucked.
Are you versed in swordplay? Yes, I play with swords.
Yes, I sword plays.
4.
What? Oh my God! A fucking 1.
Yes.
Richard, you need a new dice set.
is this a good time
Fucking
to say
throw it
that I
away.
don't
It's
own
it's
this
done
sword?
for.
You don't even have a sword?
No,
You wanna do
I
that?
wasn't trying
Fuck
to
that
fight
dice.
you.
Fuck that
It's
dice.
not the dice. It's me.
Fuck that.
So you have a weapon, at least.
Fuck that dice. You cannot use it anymore.
Oh
Wait,
my
is your
God.
only weapon a crossbow?
Yeah.
Oh boy. He's fucking.
You're fucked. You're so fucked.
I wasn't trying to fight him.
This is great. He's trying to fight you now.
Well, I mean, if you go up and say, is there anyone I can test my sword on?
And you don't even have a fucking sword. Oh,
That's
Jesus.
one way to start it off.
I took it as a challenge.
How do you, it's like, how do you want to?
Challenging
What's the
something.
best way to start a fight? Hey, you want to start a fight?
You want to fight?
Fight me.
Alright.
Fight!
So I'll-
Let's say.
So
Oh,
can I
God.
first say to him, like before he tries to fight, like I don't have my sword on me right now, but trust me, you don't want to fight me. And try to do
Yeah.
it.
Persuasion
That
check.
one.
That sounds like more of a
Persuasion.
challenge.
Make an intimidation check.
Wouldn't that be
You told
persuasion?
him you
No,
didn't
that's-
have
yeah.
a sword, and then immediately said, "But you don't want to fight me."
Yeah.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation.
I have no weapon, but you don't want none of
We'll go
this.
DC 16.
12 plus, you said 6 earlier.
Is it
So I got
12?
18.
Yeah, okay, so he immediately
Backs down.
steps back and goes,
You gonna fight me without a sword?
Alright,
You don't want none of this.
just a little off put with the fact that you just kind of stood there after he started swinging and said, you don't want to do this. And you didn't make a move for your weapon. He goes,
You're probably right.
Like,
probably
balls-
right. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
balls on this guy.
So
Swings his sword at you, doesn't move. I don't have a sword, but you don't want to fight me.
Whoa.
you know, if you rematch, well, you bring your weapon and we'll. And he just turns and runs.
Well, damn.
And you see him run back to another group of his friends, and he starts talking and pointing, and
God, who's gonna fight them?
you see a
I
couple
want to
of
know
them
what kind of
looking
fucking
over,
sword. I want to know
scowling,
what sword he
and-
had.
I can't wait till he's a legend.
That
Like, he
sounds
just
hard.
put
I
as
know,
a
but, like,
legend
I
in the
wanna
city
inspect
on
it.
accident. We saw this guy. We saw this guy rip out a pirate's eyes with his mind.
Back to your 11, trying to persuade this guy. He replies to you, well, to me, a bullywug is not threatening. So if it is to you, then that just tells me that you're a wiener.
He called you a wiener.
And you have two scaly wieners behind you, apparently, if this is such a danger that the three of you are so terrified. So, maybe if you'd like to pay for my protection, we can talk.
Can I fucking kill him? He called me a wiener.
I'm sorry you had me confused. We aren't scared. I just want to know if he took something shiny. Now, if you would like something shiny, there's a bullywug in the area.
So either up to the right or down to the right.
That's the most backhanded persuasion. Wonderful.
This is what I'm. You remember, I play rogues.
This is wonderful.
He looks back at you and goes,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
for some gold, I think I understand.
Who's in my parking place?
A lot of us.
Hey, how you doing?
Wow. All right, how are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Howdy. Everybody, this is my dad.
Oh,
Hello, everybody.
hello.
Hello, Mr. Doug. Hey. How are you today? Okay. How are you? Living the dream. Good. Sir. Didn't mean to interrupt, Gabe.
You're good.
We can edit it.
Session 0. Special guest, Dad.
This is my marketplace. Get off my lawn.
There we go. That's safe.
Roll initiative. Well, now that I've interrupted you, can I slide by you for a minute? I want to pick up something out of that cabinet, and then I'll get out of your way.
Oh, yeah, I need to do the same eventually. I took a spot to pause because my knees hurt.
Both of mine just popped when I was stand up. Well, I figured since one of you got up and went to the bathroom.
He's used to being on him though. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like turning a corner and seeing a person standing there, right? All you had to do was pee. Now you're in a fight.
It's like a dude downstairs.
So there I was.
Good.
Yes. Oh, did you have the gun out when you walked in?
No, I just had it in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Walk out.
This D&D game
Oh.
over, boys.
Get on the floor. Hey, who's at my parking place?
IRL D&D. Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't roll for initiative, son.
He's like, what do you do in my house?
Roll for initiative.
Natural one.
One.
I'm trying to persuade you into my house.
1.
This packing stuff will be out here if you want to pack yours up.
I'll get it packed for him.
Okay.
1. Richard's the one to roll a 1.
I have a 50% chance now. Like, not
Yeah,
even.
she's fine.
Richard's 2 for 4 on rolling ones.
I think I'm.
She was just awake when I went
I
pee.
think I'm 3 for 6.
She's gone.
Actually.
Either way, man, it's a half spread, dude. 50%.
Cover me.
So wait, we're in a fight?
No.
Oh.
3 of those duck
No,
hands
we
came
were
back to
talking
smack
about you
Yeah.
turning the corner and seeing my dad standing there. You turn the
So,
corner, you happen to pee, and then
who
roll
was calling me
initiative.
that?
So
is
this
my
guy really
female
wants some
friend.
gold. I'm picking up a little vibe from him. He really wants some gold. So I'm
still
gonna look
playing
at him
You're down good.
and
Okay.
apparently got a 21 without looking at the phone. Don't
Why?
know what that was for. I think I just clicked it. But
Attack him?
What?
no,
Oh.
I think I literally I was sitting here and I hit something and it was 20. Like
Oh,
just the
okay.
dice dropped and I was like,
I love
cool.
you, baby.
Love you too.
That's gonna be a fun one to deal with later.
What's up?
Shit about day work.
Yeah, my wife's on the way back home from out of town. Hasn't seen me in 5 days and started bitching about that. And apparently they were pissing her off in the car on the way back up here too. So.
And you got till 5:30.
Somewhere around there.
Alright.
Make it work.
We'll figure it out.
We'll try to kill it in an hour.
So they're gonna be like,
Figure
well,
it
I
out.
see this is going nowhere. Have a good day.
Can I just like grab his arm and attempt to rip it off?
Roll for strength.
I think it'll work.
Don't
Roll
make it.
strength.
Just kidding. Not doing that.
Make an attack.
Don't.
Yeah, no.
Down boy.
Don't make it.
Val just will be mad. No, I'm good.
So you did want to give him a gold. You just said, "All right, deuces," and then turned and walked away.
I don't have gold.
I don't think that's a
I
secret.
have 9 copper, and I I really like water, and I would prefer not to die. By the way, did you ever pay your tab?
No.
Yeah,
No one paid the tab. No one paid their tab.
Bye.
I don't think anyone paid their tab.
We'll take care of it when we
I'll
come
say, will
back.
there be opportunity to pay when we get back?
I paid for mine
I
up
feel
front.
like an
I'm
asshole.
good.
I wanted to, and then I had to open a tab for
You better hope.
you.
Can I step forward and grab his arm?
So make an opposed grapple with me as you try to grab his arm and he tries to struggle away from
Roll a
you.
d20.
Oh, what?
So you're gonna roll a d20 and you're gonna add your strength modifier.
Ah! It fell off the table.
Yeah, reroll.
That's an infinite.
Natural
11
zero.
plus 5. 16.
Oh yeah, you got him.
Yikes.
So you grab him and he tries to wrestle away from you and he's unable to.
What's up?
Then he pulls his sword and stabs you.
He starts talking to this sword.
And you do nothing, so he stabs you again. And again.
And
And
again.
again.
You don't
And
piss
the
off.
character falls to the ground unconscious and he continues to cut into you.
We all watch.
The
it.
two clerics do
No
nothing.
one helps. Your character is dead. You have to roll a new one.
Fastest
died.
will die in this game.
He almost died in the first fucking encounter.
He did take every single hit, though.
As a barbarian.
Whose fault was that? I'm gonna walk towards
At least
three
you
rats.
can all count on him to be a sponge.
Yeah, I was about to say, between him and me, we should be able to keep him alive.
I brought his entire health bar back after we rolled again.
I could do it without trying.
Shoot me.
Life domain.
How bad's that going?
We are
You're still
really
playing?
opposed. So
Yes.
once you saw that,
It's only been 2.5 hours.
Your character was just like,
I told her, I was like, hey, we'll
My
be done
character's
around
like,
5:30.
I'm gonna keep that as a side note for later.
5:30.
that is a problem we will address.
Trying
at
to
a
bitch
later
and whining.
time. That is a problem for later on.
We're
still.
We've
both
literally done
wrong
almost
for our
nothing.
domains.
Yeah.
You really
We spent like 2
You're
hours.
Death Domain who wants to help, and I'm Life Domain who couldn't get
Yeah,
up.
we fucking killed rats.
Oh, you're Death Domain?
Yeah, Toll of the Dead.
You didn't hear Toll of Death, and
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just want to help people, but like,
I
I don't
don't
know
know
why I
which
know
one
these
turned into.
spells.
Okay,
Which makes my character way weird.
So you have a couple passive abilities that are super cool. You have Spare the Dying and something else that you can cast as bonus actions, right?
If I do, I don't think I have them unlocked at level 1 yet.
Okay.
But I think I remember that. I know I have
Because I read Life Domain, but that
So
wasn't
much
so
for getting
a
to level
healing
3 on the
bonus on my
first
healing
day.
spells.
Well, we got shown the quest. And
Yeah.
Find out.
You grab the guy by his arm
Okay. So,
and do what? Because you got about 1 second and he's going to pull his sword on
Breathe
you.
acid.
Bothos.
just ask him politely again to answer Baldur's question correctly.
I'll let you
Grabs his
make
arm,
another
politely asks.
intimidation check. This one, the DC is going to be a little higher.
8 plus 2 bonus 10. Fucking asshole.
He pulls his sword and takes a swing at you.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
I rage.
So he got a 10 against your armor class. I'm gonna guess that does not
14.
hit.
Oh.
Yeah. And he is gonna yell for help that he's being assaulted, and you're gonna see several other people turn and look at the scene going on of a giant dragonborn grabbing the arm of this guy. And several other people are going to start running towards you, including the group of guys that you threatened.
I attempt to disarm him.
To disarm him? Okay,
Yes.
so you're going to make a opposed strength check. I don't know disarming rules in 5e. Let's see what disarm is. Let me look that up.
While he's doing that, can I just shout for everyone to stop what they're doing?
Yeah.
This is absurd.
To no avail.
It's like,
We
everyone
look for the
calm
sword.
down.
We cause a
Roll a
riot.
persuasion check for every person trying to get involved.
Fine.
We caused a
do it.
riot trying to.
Don't find the sword. Just beat everyone up.
Let me roll my persuasion
Nobody wants to
dice.
fight you if they're all dead.
So make me
Check cards for
a
the sword.
athletic check.
Oh fuck.
Oh, dog, I got extra points in athletics.
Okay.
I want to pick your brain about something. I'm not going to do
13.
it. I just have a question.
Natural 2. So you can
13.
wrest the weapon from his hand.
Okay. Is there anything special about his
all but
weapon?
gives it to you.
It's a.
You're gonna take this time to
standard
examine it?
scimitar.
Okay.
So if I use command,
Okay.
now it has some on here. It says I can do other stuff, but it's one word. So if I ask him a question and cast command and say truth, how would they behave? Because it says it's up to you.
So that's not how command works.
Okay. Well, it says if it's one word, it can do it, but you decide how they behave.
Yeah.
So,
So like,
I
if,
didn't think he would just straight up
if
word
you were
vomit
to
the
say
truth.
like run as your one word command, I can, as a being just an absolute asshole, can have him run you over or turn and run. So if your one word command were to be truth, he
Then
could
he would just
say,
say
"I'm not
anything he
wearing
believes."
underwear,"
Yeah.
and then that's it.
So I didn't know if I was directly with a question if you would do that or not.
So
I figured you would do it just depending on how you
So
feel, but
this guy hasn't told us that he knows
that's why
anything,
I didn't
right?
do it.
Do what?
This guy hasn't told us he knows anything, correctly?
So a member of your party did glean that this guy is full of shit and knows absolutely nothing.
Okay. So
Well,
after
about the-
Well, that was about the sword, not
About
about
the
the
sword, and then he warned you about the bullywug.
And that's what we're trying to figure out.
And now y'all are trying to
So
shake
after
him
I disarm him, I attempt to intimidate him in telling us
He's not scared of you.
everything
You're like a
about this
retard.
bullywug.
So
Point his
you
own sword at him.
can make another intimidation check, but since you've already made one and failed so poorly, I will let you make another one at a significantly higher DC. We're gonna say 20.
Fuck. 16 and then plus what? So plus
Whatever your
intimidation. So 20.
Oh, so that is a success. I mean, he's pretty terrified right now, but he also knows that he's got 6 buddies running up to back him up, and these 2 dragonborns that are trying to kill him out here on a dock in front of everything.
Bro, I ain't scared of them.
So if they're all focused on them, can I sneak on one of the ships?
Sure.
What the fuck?
Roll me a stealth check.
Why is everyone
Hell
doing
yeah,
things
bud.
this way?
What the fuck?
Why are you all doing this?
I respect it. I
We
like
did,
it.
we did the first mission so
You got
well.
you got a 14.
This one's falling
and
apart
then you
so
just-
fast.
I'm just trying to get information, man.
You don't believe that anybody saw you slip onto a ship.
Okay.
Did I see him sleep on a ship? Go on a ship?
You 100% watched him stroll his butt. you have an unnaturally high passive perception.
I know. I'm gonna ignore that he did that. Can I just try to diffuse the situation?
You can make an exceptionally high persuasion roll
Alright.
to try and disarm the situation, but I want you to tell me what you're saying to make this not be combat.
Oh, well,
At this point,
I'm mostly talking to my
all
people.
but fucking
I'm trying to tell him to let go and him to give him his
I'm
weapon.
already let go at this point, man.
I'll say I'm the one in control at this point.
yeah,
Give him
you're
his weapon
pointing
back.
your-
I've never
his
seen this man before in
own
my life.
blade at him.
He attacked me,
I've
I let
got
go,
his own
just
fucking
walked away.
blade on his
Okay, walk
throat.
away.
So I'm just
His
gonna be
own
like, Tiny,
blade, hold to his throat.
Tiny, calm down, give him his weapon. That's a 20. Not natural, but 20.
So, very persuasively, he asked you to just hand him his weapon back.
Give him his weapon back.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
you hand him his weapon
By
back,
stabbing it
and
in his
now
throat.
he's just extremely confused.
I'm gonna look to him and be like, I'm so sorry about this. This is not what we intended. You said they're bullywogs. We're gonna take that info and go. And I just want to walk away.
And he's just gonna stand there, very confused, while the rest of his party runs up to him to try and make sure that he hadn't urinated on himself.
Oh, he told me shit himself. Can I please roll to see if he shit himself?
We'll roll for shit.
Yes!
Roll for shit.
What's the modifier?
Do I get him?
Just straight luck.
5.
5. I had an 18 and it hit the crack and roll.
So let's say 20 he was really good, and 1 it seeped out of his pants. So there is an odor.
Yes!
A very, very
Faint odor.
proteiny odor. And we'll leave it at that.
Oh, there you go, guys.
So
we know things.
they check on him and kind of send him to get clean, and so the rest of them return to what they're doing and return to their ships. Make me another stealth check.
Oh,
Still on the ship.
so I got a 19.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. As long as they didn't. Okay, so none of them saw you.
Okay.
But there are
sensing
a
light.
couple returning to the ship that you got onto. What are you doing?
So just like poking around trying to look for the sword.
On the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you on like the deck of the ship, or have you gone
So I've
below?
walked into like the actual.
Captain's quarters.
Into the hole.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay, so you're trespassing on a ship. Cool.
Cool.
Roll me an investigation check.
Can I use this time to discreetly tell the others that he's on the ship?
Sure. Yeah, you're out of earshot of everybody.
He what?
I got a 16.
You got a 16. Okay, so you see a couple different crates, some of them filled with food, a couple powder kegs for the cannons. Blow them up. You also see a small like weapons cache where just kind of like they would keep they would just store their guns and their swords while they're not using them. And then you do see a doorway off to the side that
So,
you could enter.
so at this point, like I've heard them come back onto the ship.
Yeah, you hear them walking around above you. Yeah.
Can I like tell how many people there are?
Make me a perception check.
So probably 12.
12. You hear that there's probably between 2 and 3 people
Okay.
above you. You're just not sure how many. You know, there's more than one, but not a horde of people either.
Right. So I go through the door.
All right. So you walk into another storage room. It's got shelves on the walls lined with just boxes of stuff, some salted meats, just your generic. This is where they're keeping the overflow of what they need to take their next voyage.
Okay. So seeing nothing of interest, I try to stealthily leave.
All right. So make me a stealth check.
So 22.
Oh my god.
So unless they roll a natural 20, neither of them do.
Which they do.
So you're able to sneak up onto the deck of the ship and walk right down the blank because both of them rolled below 5. And continue about your day as if nothing ever happened, blending right back into the nothingness going around around you.
Oh yeah.
Because how can I roll so horribly for that and great against everything else? All right, so you're golden. You didn't find anything but just generic stuff.
And
You chose not to steal, so I'm proud of you.
That was all crap anyway.
so where is he now?
He's walking. He's just. Where are you now?
So I walk back to the group,
Yeah.
tell them they didn't have the sword.
Okay.
Why did you go on that ship?
To look for the sword. What do you think?
It's not your ship.
I attempt to ask the rest of the group to try and check out the grate that I saw when I was under the water.
All right.
Probably should have been.
No, that was with the
Close
water
enough.
flowing.
Actually,
D-
now that you mentioned it, that's really what I
GM
wanted to ask. him.
highlights something in everyone's vision. Hey, let's go fight the deckhands.
Honestly, I wanted to ask him about that, and then in the course of everything, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Okay, so I really don't want to get in the water.
Let's go
'cause I
find them
want to
again
take
and
off
ask
my.
them these questions.
It was literally like over a 5-minute span. All of that just happened.
All right. So what's happening
So that's
right
a
now?
5 minutes.
So we gotta find out where that goes.
Who
Are
can
you-
hold their breath the longest?
Probably the barbarian.
Constitution modifier +1 if you take a deep breath.
I'm at 2.
So 2.
About 3.
4?
God damn it.
Oh, plus 2
I can do about 3.
Constitution.
I'm at a 3. I got a +2
I
constitution.
told you I have a plus 3, right?
What's your armor class?
My feet, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like
14.
more Constitution. Yes.
Just freeze. So it'll take you about 20 seconds to get down to the grate, but you don't know how far in it goes past that.
How long can you hold your breath for?
About 3 minutes.
Is there any way that we could check that, like before?
If
How-
someone wanted to swim down there, yeah, sure.
How lit is was this when I looked at it?
So once
Is
you
it,
get
like, really
past the
happening, or-
grate, it's pretty dark.
So I vote him because he has dark vision, or him.
He has the light.
I can also do that too.
I'm just saying, he has light and he can hold his breath the longest.
He's also got dark vision.
Vultures, would you like to go check it out?
Yeah, I guess I will. I look, I look over and I take off my plate mail and set it down. Be like, I'm trusting you to watch this, alright? So I'm gonna hop down and I have my mace still, and I'm gonna cast light on the mace.
Nice.
As he's
Because
doing
it is
this,
a torch now.
Glowing
Very
wax
heavy.
stick.
as he does this, I'm just gonna clasp him on the shoulder and say good luck, and use that to cast guidance on him.
Nice.
So explain to us what guidance does.
Guidance. You touch one willing creature. I'm assuming you're willing. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a
Sounds
d4
like
and add the
right
number
to
to rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll a die before or after making the ability check. Then the spell ends. It only lasts.
Like a rape to me. Yeah, you're willing, right?
It only lasts for a minute. So if you have something that you have to try in a minute, you have +4, or a d. Is it +4 or a d4?
I'm gonna go ahead and hop
D4.
in and go towards it.
All right.
Shining the light. So I stick the light in there, and can I tell? Like, is it still like dark past my light?
So I mean, the light brightens it up 20 feet, and then 20 feet past that is now dim. But you can see that it goes down through the tunnel and then dips a little, and then looks like it comes back up past that.
Okay.
But at that point, that's as far as you can see.
How time wise is like 30 seconds to get there, right?
Yeah, it took you about 30 seconds just to get all the way down to that point and stick your head in the grate.
So I'm gonna go and travel. How far is it? Is it like a minute swim?
Make me a dexterity check.
Actually,
Can he add the
You
guidance?
can add
I took the
D4.
thing off, so I don't have a negative.
Yeah.
I don't have a disadvantage. Whoo!
You might want to add a d4 to that, bud.
So, do you add anything to it?
Well, I was just asking to see how far I could go. Now you talking about this is like you.
So you're just trying to eyeball it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Oh, okay.
it doesn't look that far.
I would have taken the
'Cause
d4.
I'll take that as your perception then.
Ooh.
And then you can't add guidance.
Doesn't look that far.
Reroll.
You could swim that. Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna swim forward a minute.
No more guidance.
Well, if I reach it before a minute, I would like to know. But
To the end of where
to where it goes
you
up to
can
see if I can see up.
Sure. All right. So
Or can you breathe?
roll me a dexterity check.
Now use that d4.
Damn it.
That's pretty good.
How is it?
Yeah, 16. All right, so you get to the spot that you thought it may take you a little, maybe a minute to get to. You get there in about 10 seconds. It was, it was
job, bud.
probably closer than you thought it was. Maybe the light obscured your vision. It was bright. It got in your eyes.
Some idiot just lit a mace up. Who does
It was
that?
like watery. The refraction rate. I don't know. So it goes up, and you see that it continues to go up for a little ways before you see the end of the water. But you do know that it continues up, and then the water ends. So there is a...
Well, obviously, if I see the end of it, it was 40 feet. Fucking idiot. God damn it.
I'm here to paint a picture.
I
right?
know.
What's your
Okay, so if I can
intelligence?
see that, then that's 40 feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna go up that and poke my head out.
Are you just hopping on out, or are you
I'm
doing it
just gonna-
stealthily?
Bloop.
All right. Roll
Take a
me
breath?
a stealth check.
And what are you
I
grasping?
don't have my plate mail.
So he can take a breath.
17.
So he gets
Alright.
3 more minutes.
Ah!
3 bullywugs instantly attack you.
Well, they swim faster than I do.
So you see a room, and inside this room, looks like it's attached to the end of the sewers. It's definitely got a pretty acrid and otherwise disgusting smell attached to it. But looking into the room, you do see stuff. Some gold in there, some items, couple crates. Just looks like someone's hoarding nice things in this room.
So I'm gonna promptly leave
Okay.
and swim back.
Wait, does he take a breath in the room? Like, can he?
Yes, I'm
No
looking up
shit,
on
Sherlock.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah. So
If I get myself to any time.
there was not above an 11 rolled to see if they saw him of what may or may not have been in that room. So yeah,
Yeah, I sure hope those treasure chests and the swords didn't see me.
God forbid they
Except
snitch
for
on
that
you.
one treasure chest that you see that winked at you right before you went
No,
back.
no,
First
no.
First off,
Hard no.
is there a rug in that room? Because I'm not going back. Alright, I'm gonna swim back
The
up.
entire floor
I'll stay out of
is.
it. So I'll go.
Of the
I'll swim back.
sewers.
I'll
Alright.
swim back and come up and be like, cool. So it was like 2-ish minutes of
No,
swimming.
not even that far. I mean, it honestly took you. I mean, even the times you stopped places, took you just over a minute.
Well,
really,
I'm
to-
also adding on for. I'm gonna be wearing plate mail this time.
Oh, yeah, a little over 2 minutes.
It'll be about 2 minutes.
Cool.
I'm
I
out.
I can do that.
I can't swim.
Oh God.
What?
You won't be wearing any.
You can't.
I don't have armor class to
Can't
begin
swim.
with.
Oh,
I don't have any armor at the moment.
Well, you can't swim.
Can't swim.
Why?
He just can't.
Well, all you have to do is drop down and walk.
How do I get back up?
Oh, good point.
Yeah, it is fair. I mean, you'll just drown.
Yeah.
But if you listened to me to that point, you weren't gonna make it anyway.
Kick your legs.
I'll pull you up.
All right, so you're back with us now.
Yes.
What did you see?
Reach for
So,
air.
all right. So it looks like the end of the sewers, and it looks like a lot of hoarding of nice things, and it kind of seems like our place and the bullywug thing might not have been a lie.
All right.
If
Did you
that's
see the
how it
swords?
is. I did not see anything,
All right.
but I also didn't go into the room.
Should we go check it out?
I would find an alternate entrance.
Yeah. Hold on. The first quest
We
didn't
can't
hurt.
fit in that.
Fair point.
Also, we fixed it. So
We
unless we
can-
go break it,
We could unfix it and then go back and fix it again.
You can go and it should have intimidated.
She's not loose enough to know what's happening. It would be fine.
hi, we're back. Rats.
Are you hear about my rats?
Those in the yard? How'd they get there?
There's
All right, so
I'm sure we can find a sewer grate.
right.
easy enough.
Yeah.
I want to look for a sewer
Sure.
crate once he says that.
Sure. Make me a perception.
Hey, I'm good at that. Hey.
All right, let's all try to get in there.
You do find one relatively close by. However, even if you pulled the thing off, it doesn't look like any of you are going to be able to fit down a drain.
All right, let's
Like
backtrack.
manhole covers?
No, most of the access points are off the shore.
Well, Valdris, thinking how the path you swam, where would that eventually lead us above ground? If we follow that same path, but right above it.
So, just eyeballing it, can I measure out how far and be like, it's about here?
Yeah, so about 40 feet in is a row of houses, all very similar to the ones that the old lady lived in.
Alright. So, if I can get about to that room, we can probably find an entrance around the vicinity, but we would be breaking people's houses.
Let's not break
Recommend we go
those.
knock on a door of someone.
Hello, you have access to a sewer.
Yeah. Okay, so
Have you
you.
heard the
I'm
word
the
of the
chimney
Lord?
sweep.
Okay, you do. I smite you.
No!
I did have access to a sewer. Oh.
So you walk over
Stab your
to
heart.
the row of houses, and generally these
Door knock.
houses are mostly just used for storage. The ships come in, they put the stuff in these little houses in lieu of having a warehouse, and then that's just where they stay until they remove them.
Alright, can we go and
Inspect
I'd like to
them.
find an empty one that's in that vicinity.
An empty one of the houses.
Houses that are
empty?
not
Like
empty.
it doesn't have any people's stuff in it. Like if there is one, because I know they're about to set sail if all the stuff is on that one ship.
So they're constantly coming and going because the other port cities, this is like the main place that they are gonna
But like
go to.
if they
before
just
they go
unloaded, there's gotta be some that's empty, right?
There's Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well,
All
fine.
right.
Because I don't want Richard taking things. In this way,
It's
I avoid it.
Mostly
I haven't taken
empty.
You
I'm
tried.
okay with
He had
mostly.
the perfect opportunity to continue searching a ship and steal absolutely everything on it because I couldn't roll worth nothing, and he left it.
I don't know that.
Very true.
You don't?
But you said Richard,
Well, he was the only one on the ship.
Not Dav.
but not Dav.
Well, yeah.
And you don't know that Dav is a thief.
He
Now, do
tried
you?
to steal a cup.
So you're metagaming?
Cup from
He
old
stole
lady.
He tried to steal a
Cup from an
earlier.
old lady.
He said that he had forgotten he was just drinking out of it.
Yeah.
Fair.
And you believed him?
Fair enough.
Believed him?
Fair enough.
I'm a little
Okay,
cautious,
okay,
but I'm not
okay.
gonna assume the worst.
You find one of
To
the
be
houses
fair.
that's only about half full.
Okay. Are they locked? I assume they would be locked.
I would
Would you
assume
like
no
to-
because
If
they're
you're
half
going in and
full.
out of it,
If you know that it's half full, it wouldn't be locked. So it's
I mean,
not.
you can look through windows and stuff. Like,
Who says it has windows?
if I can see it and I have to try the door,
You would have had to have looked in at some way to figure
Okay.
out that it was only about
I
half
lifted
full.
the house up from the foundation, looked inside.
So would you
Roll a strength check.
like to try and open the door?
I would.
Are you pushing or pulling?
Pushing.
I'll take a 20.
It's always going to be the opposite of what you say.
I'm gonna lift from the bottom.
Actually,
Is it a doorknob?
It's kind of got like a not a knob not like we have that you could twist and open a lock. More of like a latch system.
Is he actually
So,
just
like,
standing there
you would
examining the
just
store?
Pull
Is there-
down on it and then you could open the door or pull down.
It's like a
on it.
latch
There's
and
no
pull.
lock on the outside.
Not that you can see.
Is he
Does
actually?
the
So
do-
I'm gonna open it and push forward.
Cool. It doesn't move.
I'm gonna pull it and pull backwards.
100% pulls open. You're opening into a storage room. Why would the door go in?
Got him.
Opposite either way.
Got him!
Had 100% decided that it was going to be a pull. Damn, dude.
I like to cast fireball on the door.
So I burned the shack down like it disrespected me.
And in doing so, that it makes sense that if they're still moving things into it, that they'd leave it unlocked so that they could just come and go quickly.
But it's like
I vote we
nighttime.
split up and try and
no,
find the
it's
drain.
Like 4 p.m.
Still?
We went out drinking. What is wrong with you?
No,
You're all drinking.
once you,
I know,
once
right?
you- no, it was like right past lunch when there was
We drank a fucking keg.
keg
The
of
hell? I was
beer
wondering why that old lady was so
consumed.
chipper at like midnight.
It was like 2, 3
No.
when you were at her house.
Yeah.
And I
Fuck it, we're
said when
trespassing.
you got to the dock it was like 4. And
there's-
so it's
there's
only
still
been like
completely
20
sober.
minutes.
So it's
I thought
4:30.
So
It's
we're in
like-
the morning.
so it's
It's
4:30.
4:20.
You're like,
4:30
it's like 4,
p.m.
and I was like, cool.
I like-
AM.
It's 4.
It's
4:30 p.m.
It's like 4:20.
It's like 4:20 a.m. and the sun is just brightening everything.
Right. So we're just gonna trespass into
So,
this house now.
We're looking for a drink.
We're looking to see if there's an access to the store.
All right.
Looking for the access.
So, what are you doing? Are you moving boxes? Are you just walking around and looking? Are
Going
you
around the edges of the building, seeing if there's anything
on the
like a
outside or the
trapdoor.
inside?
Inside for me.
I'm
Okay.
gonna walk the perimeter on the outside.
Sure. So both of you make perception checks.
'Cause
Does
I'm-
anybody want to help them?
'Cause I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
him
I'll
trespass
help.
immediately.
Standing watching them do
God.
their thing. You're
You
gonna
said
help.
perception?
All right. So Damien,
So-
roll with advantage.
You said perception.
Perception.
Oh, that helps a lot.
14.
Excuse me. Investigation.
That's not very nice to do.
Sorry.
Now I
That
do want to
really
watch
hurts.
other people around just to make sure nobody's noticing them or anything.
Okay.
So you're standing guard.
Yeah.
About-
About investigation?
Investigation.
12.
Hey, that's better than me. I got a 3.
So you find that it has 4 walls.
Structurally secure. It is structurally secure. You are free to go in.
Door, you idiot.
I found the
You
walls.
find that it does seem to you that there's not something right about the floor in one of the areas. Not really sure what it is. There's nothing really sitting on it. A couple things cluttering the space, but the coloring is just a little.
Was that a
off. Yeah.
12 with advantage?
Is there a rug?
There is now.
I have to ask.
No, there's no
Because my
rug.
character will naturally avoid it.
There is no.
Okay.
There is no rug.
If there is one, would you please tell me?
I will let you. I will put it in the description of the area if there is a rug.
If you notice it.
And yeah, if you notice it. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Good job.
With investigation 12, you may not have really noticed that.
Well, if something
You're
doesn't seem right with the floor,
standing
either
on
the
it.
either the rug's gonna kill me or like there's something here.
Okay.
So we noticed it was part of the floor that just isn't right.
Just yeah, it's
And
just something
that there's
off
4
about
walls.
it. And you know, it's not necessarily that, like that there's anything with it. Maybe,
start
maybe
stomp-
there is, maybe there isn't.
I got on hands and knees, start knocking on the floor to see if it's
When the
hollow.
fuck did you even come in? Where were you 5 seconds ago when we were looking around and everything? You little
We were all
jackass?
here, motherfucker.
Well, obviously he didn't see him.
Yeah.
Look, I found 4 walls.
Hey, guys.
I'm content that this is a building.
Hey guys, there's a building and there's 4 walls. Did you see the door? There's a door?
Shit, where is it? I missed it.
With a 3, he didn't notice the door.
Josh,
Or
I
the
missed
window.
it.
Josh, where's the door?
Wait, he only found 3 of the walls.
Oh,
Why don't you go get the
No,
drill?
he found the wall. He just didn't finish looking all the way down it.
The roof is pretty high. There's a roof?
All right. So yes. So you get on the ground and you start crawling around and knocking.
Can I find the door now?
You find that the ground is solid, just solid stone.
Everywhere.
And
Even the off-colored.
until you get to. Let me finish.
Stop being an asshole. Makes you a prick.
It breaks your finger and you can't knock anymore when you get to that section. Moving on. You do find that it's not necessarily hollow, but it's a different material.
listen.
Can I find the door yet?
Yeah, you can make your way in there.
Okay, I'd like to go in.
Guys, there's a door here. We got you.
Guys, good news.
Rocks
There's 4
into a
walls
different
inside
building.
too.
And I don't see anybody that noticed them or anything.
No, it doesn't seem to be drawing any
I'd like
attention.
to pick-
People are coming and going with stuff
What's your
in and out
name?
of that area constantly, and at this point, everybody's gone back, even though they
What's your
thought they were going to kill you. So,
I'd like to pick him up and try and throw him into the ground.
Barthos.
With
Barthos?
Barthos. I'd like to try and pick Barthos
The
up.
7-foot dragonborn's picking up the
throw
6-foot
him.
dragonborn.
sure.
Battering ram.
Make a opposed strength check,
Oh,
unless you just want to let him do it.
yeah.
We take damage from that.
Yes,
Most likely.
he is making an attack with you.
I will oppose Drake.
I will hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
That's what Ryan's trying to do.
He rolls off the table. It doesn't count.
That is a 0. Congratulations.
Nat 0.
That 0, woo!
I'm very impressed with your nat 0.
Thanks. I've been drawing real hard. 7.
Okay, I rolled 13 plus 3 is to 16.
Yeah, so he picks you up and
Throws him into the off color.
suplexes you into the ground, and you're gonna
Oh wait, did my
take.
strength add to that?
You try
You're
to
not gonna
oppose his
afford-
ability to do so. So what is your strength modifier?
3.
Okay,
So
you're
16.
Oh yeah, mine's only +5.
Yeah, so I was gonna say you take a d6 damage plus a strength modifier, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
So you're gonna take 9 damage as he suplexes you through the ground.
Wait, didn't you say it's stone?
It's everything else was stone, but this was a different material. And so while being suplexed through it, you notice that it's just really thick planks of wood.
You said 9 points, right?
Yeah, except for there's a 10-foot fall.
fuck.
The two of you just plummeted through, and you're both gonna take 2 more damage.
Alright, well that puts me at 1 damage, or 1 HP.
Actually, doesn't that knock him if you take more than half
No.
damage?
No, that's 3.5.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say, I mean, I feel like that would knock you unconscious for a hot minute. though.
You had the most health. It was worth it.
he's very upset at least. So lesson learned: don't suplex your friends through the ground.
Ain't no friends about it.
They're just acquaintances now. They've known each other for a couple hours.
I'll also make a just a check.
Oh wait, they just fell 10 feet down, right? So we can't reach them.
No.
Well, I
It's
mean, I'm
great.
7 foot tall, so
you
I mean, I can
jump,
jump. You can fucking, I can barely, I can like arm's length up to it. Essentially.
Yeah, essentially. But the two of you now at the bottom of this, welcome to the sewers as you now lie on the stone ground,
Rats.
covered in questionable liquids.
Probably
Worth it.
Everyone else now sees that from this hole that they created, at the edge of it, there is a kind of makeshift ladder going down into the sewers.
I'd like to know.
Go down the ladder.
After he's
Absolutely.
done.
Sure, yeah.
And as soon as I get there, can I go over to him and heal him?
You sure can.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Ryan,
This
Tell us
is-
what Cure Wounds does.
Oh, this is great,
thanks,
guys.
Steve.
Alright. So, a creature I touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, and as a life domain cleric, you get another plus 3.
Yeah.
This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So, I'm gonna go up, touch you, and I'm gonna heal you.
For D8 plus 7, right?
D8 plus 7. So, at worst, you get 8 hit points. Where are my
So-
D8s? There they are. You get 12 hit points back. And that's my other spell
Welcome
for the
back
day
to full
gone.
health.
Well, not quite. No.
He's at 13 out of 14. Okay.
Quite nearly, though. I nearly
should've
healed a
asked him if
barbarian
he
to full. That's
I
both
need
my
to
spells
gather
for
it
the day.
together.
My plus 3 is from
I hope we get into a fight, and I hope they're about to kill you because I'm just gonna sit there and laugh.
If they do, I can't help.
But you did make a lot of noise. Like a whole lot of noise. So now that everyone is down the ladder, what are you doing?
I'm first off gonna walk over to Tiny. Tiny, if you ever hurt my friend again, you will regret it.
Okay, sounds good. I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Wasn't.
Right.
Roll for
Now,
perception.
this is about-ish where I showed up, down from under, so we should probably find that room.
Yeah, so you find yourself in a hallway. At the end of the hallway is a slightly ajar door. And there's light coming through the other side of the door.
Would I say we make our way to the door? Sound good?
Sounds good.
And I am
Deal.
shortening that dungeon that was right there into one hallway because it's 5:15.
All right.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Out of curiosity, where are we supposed to enter?
Right there.
Just you're supposed to use the fucking ladder.
Yeah, to lift the boards and climb down the ladder.
Well, you said you shortened the dungeon, so I assume there's like you had stuff for the other.
Yeah, the hallway was going to go off in a different direction and put you out into the sewers, and there are going to be a few more rats, and then you're going to loop back around to the larger
But
room.
instead, we just threw Aubrey through.
Yeah, and now it's just a straight path with a door at the end.
Speedrun. Speedrun tactics.
Yeah.
Almost kill your barbarian.
Yeah.
Finish
And
faster.
one foul move.
Use
It's the
you use Donald.
yeah,
Bean
yeah,
Santa
you
Flare,
glitch
he knocks
through the
himself
floor
out.
Yeah.
and skip the dungeon.
It's fantastic.
The barbarian used teleport.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Awesome.
you gotta Super Mario double jump and then hit the air
Yeah,
just
actually,
right.
that's what I was thinking of.
And like
then shoot
freaking
yourself backwards.
like spin
All right.
dive.
So check the door if it's unlocked.
Yeah, so
there's light
it's a
coming through
jar.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a jar. All right.
The
So
door sets ajar.
No, it's not.
check through
That was a
the
door.
Do you push or pull?
That's what I just said.
check,
Do you push or pull?
check through the opening. See.
All right,
I can see
so
everything.
you see a very similar scene to the one that was described to you earlier. A rather large room that has a significant amount of what could be considered hoarded objects in it.
But how? We're still
Can I,
20 feet higher than where he said he was.
Shut up. Can I check?
Okay, so you took 2d6. You were unconscious.
Thanks
and
a
I'll
lot.
roll another d6 damage for you, so an additional 4 damage on
Fuck.
your character. So remove 3 health. No, just 1 health from your character because he pointed out the fact that you should have taken another d6 falling damage. So, because
took
it
it
would have
too.
only dropped you to 0 and you were unconscious and dying on the ground after he suplexed you through the floor. So now we're 20 feet
I mean,
down.
he literally just said I shortened it because it's 5:15 and Aubrey has to go soon. But if you want to keep being an ass, by all means.
So nobody heard the loud banging?
Oh, we made a lot of noise. We hadn't figured out
You
about
made a
that.
whole lot
So
of
do
noise.
I notice anybody else that noticed it?
Outside of
Yeah.
the building? No,
Yeah.
not really.
What
It's
the-
I mean, it's
what's that?
they're working on a dock. A lot of loud noises happen often. But
So I'm unconscious, right?
no, because he
I know
healed you.
Okay, I just had one last. Okay, cool. So back to the fucking door, so Ryan can shut his fucking mouth. Are you dead yet?
No, I have 6 health left.
God.
So you're
I
checking
would
the
like
door?
so I saw what's inside the room. Can I do like a perception check to see if I can make out anything else that he may not have seen?
Absolutely, yeah. Make me a perception check. Does anybody want to help him?
I'll help him.
All right.
I'll help too.
Make it
Josh,
with
shut the fuck up.
advantage.
What's that mean?
Okay.
Oh, do I need to roll too?
Well, no. Because you're helping, you're giving the help action
All right, cool.
or the aid action, which allows him to roll for advantage.
They're actually helping.
Alright, so what's
no one's
advantage?
helping you. You're just very familiar with the room. So advantage is you
Very
roll
familiar.
a 2d20 and you take the higher.
Oh, okay, sweet. So that one was a 12, and that one was an 8. So I'll take the 12.
All right. And
Plus
add
my
your-
perception of +2, so 14.
All right, cool. So you notice similar to what he said, a lot of stuff in there. There you see some gold. You see a section that probably has what looks like glass vials containing maybe a liquid. It's kind of far away at this point, so you're not 100% sure. And it's all kind of separated into different shininess levels, maybe, or where they got it from, possibly. You don't know.
Right.
Can I enter the room after him?
Sure.
I haven't
let
even
me
entered the fucking
let
room
me
yet.
roll the natural 20 that Damien had for perception.
Yikes.
How many invisible beings are you able to see?
None.
I see.
But Valdris does see a silver longsword with emeralds on the hilt.
6 giants sitting around the table with dice.
Oh crap.
Ah!
And Deadpool playing the game. So you do see a sword laying in a pile of other weapons.
Hey,
And so you would like to enter the room?
I would like to enter the room.
Can I?
Can I follow?
I'll wait to see who all follows.
So marching order is
Me.
Valspar,
The paint.
Tiny.
Valdris, Tiny, and
Valspar the Undone.
Baratheon.
Yeah, that's right.
Valspar the coverer.
Barthos.
Valspar the chief.
And
Valspar the
are you
Undried.
coming in with them?
So can
He's
I?
still
I can
outside.
like talk through. The
Have you
card.
gone down the ladder at all?
No, I've been watching guard. Fuck
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucktard.
Yeah,
So I can like
Cheat.
talk to them through the card or whatever that I have.
You could make contact with them through the
Okay, yeah.
through the
But how-
card.
do you
No
know how to
one's-
use it yet?
Yeah,
we've all
they
been kinda
forcibly put
together.
my thumb on the button.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to contact them and I say, hey, everything all right over there? Because I heard the loud bang.
Yeah. So you hold
witnessed the loud
green. Tell me how you're doing it. I kind of gave you a hint there, but
Yeah. So I put my finger on the green dot or whatever,
all right.
and I click on Tiny's or I touch Tiny's name and start trying to talk into the card.
Okay. So then what do you say?
I say, everything all right?
All right. And then what do you do?
Wait.
Still holding the green thing down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I
out
assume
of
you gotta take
Please
your
tell me it's
finger
like a
off the green.
walkie-talkie.
it is 100% a walkie-talkie. So everyone hears from their card. What did you say?
Everything all right?
Everything all right? Come out of your cards.
That's out of
and-
our cards.
Yeah, out of your card.
Alright. I guess I'll grab my card
Mine's all
and I'll just talk into my card. We're fine.
Okay.
Everyone in the room hears.
Once again.
We're fine.
I talk into
You
my
hear
card. We found the
absolutely nothing.
sword.
I hear nothing.
You hear absolutely nothing. It is just dead silent. You say we're fine, but all you hear is yourself say it, and you don't hear it anywhere else, coming from anywhere else.
Got it.
Okay, so I guess
Tried.
I go into the building hopefully that nobody sees me.
All right. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. And I see the gigantic hole in the floor with a ladder, so I climb down the ladder and join up with the rest of them.
All right. So we'll get back to you in a second because it would have taken you a little time to get from there and down the ladder. All right. So you all enter the room. I need all of you to make me a perception check. Yay.
Hey, oh, that's a 9.
Nat 1.
I got a 15.
1.
I got a 15
I have a fucking
plus 2.
modifier of 0.
Nice.
Fucking nat 1.
So we have a chance of seeing something.
15 was the best we had. Okay, so y'all don't see anything else in this room. Absolutely none. I mean, this stuff's here, but you have no clue how it got here. It's got water running into the room where it looks like it runs into another drainage system that continues down. You can see over the side where presumably you came out originally, or Valdris came out originally from the water to see into the room, and a couple passageways down hallways deeper into the city through the sewers. But outside of that, you don't see anything here.
Where does the water seem to be coming from?
So think of this area as a section. So the city proper here, port here. This city is kind of like, or this room is like a hub, and there are drains going into this room, and then that drain then goes out into the ocean.
So it's safe to assume this water's not clean?
It is safe to assume that the rather rancid water flowing into the room is unclean.
I will refrain from drinking it.
Can we recover the sword and loot some gold and head back?
Sure. So you want to walk over and take the sword?
I don't like that question.
I don't like that question.
Say yes.
I don't like that question.
I yell from the back, do it, pussy!
He's about to lose all his health again.
If he doesn't go,
I yell from the back, do it, pussy!
Can I like check to see if there's anything?
Booby traps?
Yeah, like any booby traps around the sword? Or
So that is what the perception was for.
okay, and we see nothing at all.
Absolutely not.
if you don't go
All right,
get it,
yeah, I'll take the sword.
Sure.
Cool.
So you pick up the sword,
And die.
and then what do?
Start walking towards the ladder.
I mean, because everybody else is what, standing in the middle of the room still?
standing watching.
I'm right.
You
by
said
the
there's
doorway.
like piles of gold or something.
Yeah, there's some.
I go
gold
and
on
grab
the
it.
table
Some gold.
and
Yeah.
some. Okay.
I
cool.
grab 2 pocketfuls of gold.
There's probably about 2 pocketfuls worth of gold in the room. Yeah, if you want to walk around the room and
Other
pick
than-
up gold.
So yeah.
At this
pick up
point,
some
you
gold.
will have joined them. I didn't know what shenanigans were about to take place.
Other than
Can
the
I do a
sword.
perception?
Oh,
Do I do a perception check?
Yes, I want you to roll a perception.
other than the sword and gold.
2!
You also see nothing.
All right, so yeah, sword. Pocket some gold, a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
What else is in
And
there?
So there are crates unopened. There's shields, different swords there too. Maybe a couple like long sticks.
Staffs.
Is there any maces by chance?
There may be a mace in there. Yeah. If you want to, do you want to dig through the stuff and see if you can find a mace?
Let's see if I can find something that suits my.
Sure.
Something
Make an
magical?
investigation check.
I want to take one of those swords if I can.
6.
No, there isn't.
So I ask Moltres if he sees any books.
Well, since I don't see a flaming bird, I assume he's talking to me.
So if you would like to open a few of the chests, or the crates to see if you find
chests?
books, there is a chest sitting in the corner winking at you.
I don't want to do
I'll
it.
give it a kiss.
Okay, I'll
I wink back.
It kisses you back with all of its
Okay,
wink
so
back.
make me an investigation check.
3.
Damn it, Richard!
You open up a crate full of salted fish.
No, that's good. It's been preserved.
I smell them.
It reminds you of something. You're not sure what. Home, the last ship you were just on. You're not sure.
Alright.
But it also
Your
kind of smells
sister-in-law?
like shit. So
Can I take
welcome
one?
to the sewers.
Your
Can I take one of those
sister-in-law?
swords I found?
You can, yeah, absolutely. You can take pick up a sword off the ground. Roll me an investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
That's a
yeah.
18 total.
So you find a rather ornate rapier sitting on the ground.
Not a rapier.
No.
Oh, when did we talk
All
about
right.
raping her?
Fine. Great sword sitting on the ground, you nasty.
Does it have an
Great
arrow?
sword, I barely know her.
Alright, so I say we head back and turn in the quest.
So should I
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do
should I
that.
just add a rapier to my inventory?
I'm trying to get
Yeah,
going.
rapier of questionable origin.
I'll discover it
Was
later.
there
Don't
anything
put
in
your
the
dice
chest?
away yet.
Was there anything in the chests?
I was joking about there being a chest.
So I didn't even see the fish. I hallucinated them.
Yes. Oh, the fish were there.
I've got a
You said
rapier.
there's no chest?
You got deja vu of
No,
your,
it's
sister,
just
your
great.
sister-in-law.
Oh,
But there was no chest.
You got deja vu of your sister-in-law.
Stepsister.
Okay. So there was your armor class is 14. Okay, so all 3 hit. You're gonna get hit 3 times.
What the fuck?
So as you begin to walk away with the sword, you are going to see 3 things jump out from behind one of the piles and stab you with spears.
hey, watch out!
Thanks for the
That's
help.
piercing, isn't it?
It is. You're not raging.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hold on.
I thought that was him rolling dice or something. I was like, please tell me it's not all of this.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just happened.
Interesting.
Okay.
Cover that with the book.
No.
You got hit 2 times.
Oh, if all those hit. I'm scared.
No, that's fine. There's 3 of them. We know.
That's the point of the shield, because I could have just deleted that thing right there. You good?
What? How many points is that?
So you are going to take 17 damage.
Alright, well, I'm out.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean you die.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah,
just
no, I'm-
you
I'm
are
down to 0
currently
hit points.
unconscious. Cool. And so that's the surprise round.
Can I?
Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Time to get a 4.
That's
I
2.
18.
19. Whoa.
19.
Oh, you used your
2.
last heal.
What are you talking about? You
yeah.
did.
10.
I did use my last
I
heal.
can't roll.
I still have one, but I rolled a 10.
What,
I rolled a 19.
Can I not roll?
You can.
Oh, I totally rolled a 19.
You're gonna need to.
Alright, yeah, I rolled a
God
19.
damn it!
Oh,
I rolled,
yeah.
I rolled a fucking 2.
Your
All right,
body
so
falls over first.
20 to 15. Who rolled what?
19.
19.
18.
All right, the 2 of y'all. Who has the higher dex?
Him. I have
Alright.
nothing.
I guarantee it.
You're right.
Arthas.
My dexterity is 14 plus 2.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, I don't have any.
All right,
Yikes.
so 19's 18. Who's next?
I had a 2. Me and him both rolled a fucking 2.
What? I didn't get a 2.
Oh, never mind. I rolled a fucking 2.
I was like, he rolled an 18. I think.
I was
What'd
just
you
glad
roll?
somebody else rolled a low.
I rolled a
Besides
2.
me.
All right. What's your dexterity?
0.
All right. So they go before you.
Well, it's plus
Still, oof.
0. Need this. That's not my strength.
I don't either.
Kid you not? They rolled a 15, a 13, and 11.
Nice.
So Val and then Tiny. I need you to make me a death saving throw. So you're gonna roll a d20. If it's a 10 or higher, it's a save. If it's a 9 or lower, it is a fail. If it is a natural 20, then it counts as 2 saves. If it is a natural 1, it counts as 2 fails.
2.
Alright.
So that's a 2. Alright, so that is 1 failed death save. Alright, it is now Einein's turn.
Alright, can I see them?
Yes, yeah, everybody can see him now.
Alright, cool. So I have a question.
Sure.
Equipping my shield, is that my action? Like pulling out my shield to have it ready? Because I haven't had it equipped yet.
For sake of time, not this time.
Alright, so I'm going to equip my shield.
Alright.
And
So it's a bonus action.
alright, and then for my main action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the closest one.
Alright.
They have to do a dexterity saving throw and beat a 14.
Got a 3.
He did not beat it. I get a D8 of damage on him.
Hell yeah.
Radiant damage. That's a 6.
Alright, so it does 6 damage.
Mm-hmm. 6 radiant damage. I have my shield up, and that's my turn.
Alright. He takes it.
Yeah, that's but I'll take the aggro.
Dav. Dave. David.
Dav.
Davis. Davidito.
Dave the Goliath.
Dav.
Okay, so
Kill him away.
I try to. There's 2 more, right?
Yes. There's still 3.
Oh, there's still 3.
Yeah.
The one just
Just one just got blasted by a sacred flame.
Okay, so I try to hit that one with my crossbow.
Alright. Shoot him. Shoot him.
I rolled a 15, so I probably hit.
It meets the armor class, so you do
You
hit.
didn't add your.
Oh.
Either.
Yeah, but if it didn't matter. And so 8. So 6.
You do 6 damage.
Mhm.
Alright, so you shoot the arrow and it hits the back of the head of this bullywug and you just see him fall.
Yeah.
Just straight down right onto Barthas. He's bleeding everywhere. He's dead.
Wait, me or the bullywug?
Yes.
Yes. Take a brevity.
All right.
I say at least the body's piled up nicely.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks, bud.
So
We'll burn it
the-
later.
You don't know anything. You're dead.
Yeah.
So closest at this point is probably going to be Ionine.
That's me.
And then how close behind Barthas would you have been standing?
Probably 5 feet.
Probably 5 feet, so you're right there. Alright,
I'm
so
like there, yeah.
then the bullywugs are going to turn and attack you.
Oh, bud.
There are 2
I
bullywugs
tried to take the
remaining.
aggro.
And they are...
I don't think that stacks.
They're going to bite you. They're going to try and bite you.
Oof.
So 19 and a 6. The 19 hits.
Yep. You let me borrow that shield? It won't.
Oh.
I raised it to try to defend myself.
So
I
you're going
attacked.
to take 5 damage from the bite. And then they're both going to try and stab you with their
They
spears.
have 2?
They do.
God.
Multi-attack.
Jesus.
Alright,
That's not
so an 8 and an 11. Neither one of those hit you, so they try and stab you with their spears, and you skillfully, after just being bitten,
Oh, yeah.
step out of the way. And it is now your turn.
We have plate mail, and I got a shield. I have an 18.
Alright, so
You should be pretty close to that, too. once we
I'm
put
gonna take-
armor on you.
You just don't.
so he's within 5 feet, so I don't have to move.
They stab
and take
the
an
gold,
opportunity
can't touch
attack.
you.
Right, yeah,
So
you
I'm gonna
could
reach
just
down.
squeeze through and
I'm
grab
gonna
him.
reach down and grab his leg
Okay.
and cast Cure Wounds.
Alright, Cure Wounds is what a 1d8 plus your
My
wisdom
Plus your wisdom.
modifier.
I just wanted to
So
have
you're
I would.
Whoa! I can see.
and as long
I
as
can
they're
fight.
as long as they're still alive, you'll get to attack before.
I hope to
Yeah,
God they
it'll
are.
be a
'Cause I
dead
swear to
creature on
Christ.
top of it.
There.
8.
Hey, there you go.
Oof.
You got 8 health.
Hey, I'll take it, man.
And that was
Alright.
good.
More than I
Comes
got. More than I got.
He touches your leg and begins to heal you, and the lights turn back on, and you open your eyes, and there's a bleeding amphibious creature
Holy shit.
laying across you. Tiny, it is your turn.
I cast my dragon breath weapon.
That'd be an action.
I mean, it's just like a.
He's doing it.
Okay, read it to us.
5 by 30 feet in a line
Uh-huh.
of lightning.
Right.
The dexterity save.
So you're shooting it through Valspar, the 2 bullywugs.
No,
and-
just those bullywugs.
Okay, so the way this
Aren't they
is
standing in front of like the door?
They're standing
currently,
next to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
currently they're standing in between Valspar. I'm gonna do that
Okay,
forever.
then.
Valdris and Barthos.
Okay, then I use my.
So you could aim it so that you hit one of them, but you won't be able to get both of them without hitting your 2 allies, which your character apparently doesn't have an issue with.
So I move forward and use my warhammer instead.
Okay.
That's a I attack with that. That's a
You break my
1d8
legs.
plus 3.
So roll a d20 first and see if it hits.
9.
So that it's a +5 for that because I remember
So
that from
14.
earlier. It does not hit.
You fucking pussy.
You died.
Damn it!
Should it
Damn it!
breath. All right.
Just said fucking killed you all.
Well, speaking of, Barthos.
You could have used your breath to attack one, just not. Oh.
I
It is
wanted
your
to
turn.
try and get
My
lucky
turn.
and
It
a
is
double
your
shot.
All right, I'm raging. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I
you
am
go.
so fucking
Thank
mad.
you for
I don't
raging.
blame you.
All right, so bear with me for just a second because I put my stuff up, so I'm like,
Fucking 14
It's been
doesn't
all right, I
fun.
put my
Fucking
laptop
14 doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
you're
Come
fine.
on.
All right.
You're good. I'm sorry.
range up to a minute. Gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. +2 melee damage and strength weapons. Which
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know if I don't think the scimitar is a strength weapon.
It's
It
a great,
says special
isn't it?
under
It's a great weapon, I
like
think.
when you go to click on it and stuff. So I don't
Uh,
know how that would play
I
out.
think it's a great
when you
weapon.
attack, does it use your strength modifier or your dex modifier?
Strength, I believe.
That it's a strength weapon.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Finesse is usually dex.
But that's like a
Weapon.
rapier.
Which is why I
Yeah.
don't wipe my rapier.
You can sell it.
I'm going to.
Okay, cool. So the two of them are close to me, correct?
Yes. Yeah, they are.
All right, so I'm going
Hammer and battle
to.
axe.
If I were to use my breath weapon, I would hit Baldress. Correct?
So
With where we're standing, or,
you're same thing. You could
It's
angle it in a
35
way
by
that
30
you
in a
could
line.
nuke one,
but not
but
both
if, to
without
get
hitting
both,
somebody else.
yeah. You
Okay.
actually, if you shot it, you would be shooting it back towards everyone. So
Ooh.
you
Oh,
get both
okay.
bullywugs and
So I did basically just
Valdris
destroy everything.
and
Okay, yeah,
Tiny
no,
and
definitely not doing that
Iron
then. All right, so yeah,
I'd
I'll
rather
just
not.
go to
But
attack
normally
one
you
of
can
them.
move around to do that, but you have to get up this turn.
Yeah. So
Right.
half of your action is taken standing back up.
So can I stand back up and then attack?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Have at thee.
I,
What are you,
I
what are
like
you
the
doing?
idea of just
Uh,
laying
I'm
down.
Swinging your
The
sword.
scimitar, yep.
All right.
My double-bladed scimitar.
It's even better with the scimitar on the ground.
Hack
Just-
away, Darth Maul.
All right, well, never mind. Uh,
6.
6 plus my strength modifier, yeah?
You're gonna miss.
I
Yeah,
picked
'cause my
it up.
strength is
I might
only
have
5.
to
Shit luck,
I
but I haven't
die
gotten
anyway.
damaged at all.
God damn. Me and even the ones I've taken damage so far.
Yeah, and unfortunately I have to.
And I only
have
took
to-
damage because I fucking suplexed
I got
this.
bit by a weird frog thing.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
taking a shit ton
My
of
turn.
damage.
Is that
My
what we
bad.
have?
My
Yeah,
bad.
because
Alright.
I have to attack. I have to land to do
Actually,
my
we
bonus
have another
action,
healer
so
that
I
wasn't
don't really
right.
have anything else.
True.
To be fair, I did
Iodine.
speed run because
All
of
right.
that.
Whichever one is closest to me, I want to sacred flame him.
Okay.
And
Attack
that's-
away. Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
Thanks. Nice catch.
Infinity. Infinity.
12. It's a 14 to save.
All right. So it's you said wisdom,
Dexterity.
dexterity. Oh, it said 13. So it
Sweet.
fails.
So another D8 of damage his way.
Just keep
2.
Fucking rip.
Just really
Yeah.
Mustang it.
I'm just sitting here like, die.
Okay. You gonna do anything else?
Um,
Cry a little bit, but other than that, I'm good.
I feel like if I move, I'll take an attack of opportunity, right?
No, you're far enough away because you're just shooting radiant fire at people.
All right. I'm gonna head over towards Tiny,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna try to stand between him and the bullywog.
Who he attacked with his weapon.
Yes.
So you're
In the line of fire.
yeah. So you won't be able to get between the two of them, but you can stand next to him.
I'll stand next to him.
Okay.
Whatever I can do to get like a protective, like.
Yeah, standing near him. Okay. All right.
No, let him die.
Tiny throws you.
I say if you can tank, but I can also tank. So
Down.
throw your
ass.
away.
Takes the shield.
Fucking throws it.
Take it away.
Captain America's the shield.
Okay, so I turn to the next thing and I try to use my Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Oh God.
Eldritch blast
Okay.
away.
Did not know.
I got a 10 plus. What is it? Plus
That's a good question. What
to
is it?
to hit the thing.
What's it say on the attack? There should be a. Maybe it's spellcasting modifier.
Casting time is one action, but I don't see it. It just says on hit.
Cast at will.
Damn. I should have used my divine sense.
Ranged spell attack.
Should have.
So pretty much that it should
So
be
it's a
your.
ranged spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's spellcasting modifier, or is
It doesn't say it should be.
Okay,
It's just a ranged spell attack.
I
it's
guess
whatever.
I guess I
Go
get plus
to.
6.
Are you on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to actions.
Yeah, it should just be your d20 plus whatever his ranged spell attack modifier is.
Should be.
My spell attack is plus 6.
All right. So you rolled a
Is that your
10.
actions?
boy.
Eldritch Blast plus 6.
Yeah,
So
for his modifier.
whatever was on the die. plus
16.
6. So it hits.
Okay, so
And then it takes a d10 of force damage.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast
You just
is pretty
cast
cool.
it at will.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
120 feet.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's an
fucking
attack.
Christ.
Yeah, I have a weaker version of that, kind of.
D10 is the
Except I don't have to roll
The
the
one
hit. I just have
that's-
to roll a dodge.
Exactly.
kind of looks like a wheel.
This guy. Fucking
You
roll
can
that
spin it
one.
like a top.
Okay,
It's over there.
alright.
Spin all
Yeah,
of
the
it.
top. It looks like a
So,
top.
nice. That's a 7. Cool. 7.
All right. Still alive.
Damn it.
But really hurt.
Oh, he's feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
So, being the most intimidating thing around them, other than the one that just stood up behind him, the bullywugs are going to take a multi-attack on Tiny, who's not wearing armor.
Thank God.
Hide behind me.
Die!
Well, he would have died even if it was a low roll.
Yeah. So, both of them bite you
Fuck.
You were dead.
for 8 damage.
right. You got this right.
A 0.
I used my last heal
Oh,
on
that
him.
put you down? All right. And then they turn and they stab Valdris again.
Does he fall on him since they're standing next to each other?
So that's going
Fair
to be
question.
a 20 and 18.
God damn it.
Both probably hit.
One of them meets. So
Excuse me. It's going to be a 19 and a 17.
so one hits.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was like +4 is a lot.
I even get some armor.
Tiger's the
Same.
Oh, you're at 18
Or
as well.
Tiger's the defending.
Fucking
Is that
on the ground.
specifically?
Do it now.
Do you
Yeah,
feel
we
Tiger's
both
the
died.
defender or
Nope.
Tiger's the
If it hits your AC, then it hits you.
So you're at 18 as well. We're tanky boys.
So 7 damage.
I need some armor.
I'm down.
Actually, I think at some point you get a benefit from not wearing armor.
He does.
So the
Sorry,
other
Alex.
cleric is down. So now you have 2
So
people
we're both
down.
fucking 0?
Uh,
Christ.
I actually killed. It was like just my exact HP.
yeah,
I don't think
Valdris
Rhinon
was
has
up
any more
next. So
heals.
Valdris,
Fuck.
I want you to make a death saving throw.
Do I not make one?
Not until it's your
Not
turn.
until your turn.
18.
This is
All right,
why
so
this
you
game
have
is
one
good.
success. Make a death saving throw, Tiny.
18.
Nice.
You have one success.
All right.
Back to Barthos.
Alright. So I'm going.
You wanna.
If I use acid breath, they're still in the way, correct?
So okay.
You're still
Nobody's
you're
moved
still
enough.
raged.
If you're, I would say that if you're willing to take a potential attack of opportunity, you can move in a way that you can line both bullywugs up and not spray over your friends.
Send it. Fucking.
I don't know, man. Those fuckers are killing it, and I've only got 8 points, so.
All right.
And that
There
sailor
is a
thought he could handle
possibility
these
that I could-
bastards.
So here we go.
No, I'm not. No,
You don't want to do it?
no. Because what is it? One of them that could attack me?
Only one would get an attack.
They just did 7 damage.
Most damage they can do is 7.
Yeah.
He rolled
Yeah.
max.
He rolled max.
Yeah.
So he got a 22 or a 21 to hit, so he does hit you for 6 damage.
Man, they're rolling so well.
Goddamn.
Like so
So happy.
Fucking destroying us.
TPK
Two
per
left.
session.
Alright, so I'm
All
gonna use my acid breath.
Yep. And so you've got them both in line, and you're not going to spray either of your dead teammates or
Dying.
dying teammates.
Okay, I was about to say, Jesus Christ,
Unconscious.
everybody's dead?
Alright.
Just
let me get to level 3 first,
Once per
guys.
shot. Excel in a 5 by 30 feet line. Dexterity 12. DC 12.
Oh,
It's
so
a-
they,
it's a
they
dex
have to
save.
make a dex save.
Okay.
Dex save of 12.
But then they only take half, right? They don't take nothing.
Half on success.
They both fail.
Yes.
Alright. For
That was
two,
an
Line 'em
11
up.
and an 8.
for 2d6 acids.
Just 2d6. You don't add
Acid
anything.
damage. Yeah, I think so. I think at 6th level I would get 3.
Okay.
If that's what
You
I'm
know,
interpreting that as.
D6.
One is dead, and you could kill the other one on this.
2d6.
Even if you
Here's
roll
your
just
D6.
2 1s, one is dead. So we're here's to see if you kill the other.
3 and a 6.
So 9.
9. Oh, there you go. Sorry.
He's on death's door, but
Same.
still alive.
Oh!
Kind of the same.
Alright.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
And then I didn't attack with my
Bonus
Offhand.
attack?
scimitar, so I can't.
Offhand
Well,
attack.
You have to.
no,
attack with
he
the
has to
scimitar,
attack
not
with the
your
scimitar.
Oh.
not
Yeah.
offhand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't attack with that. So I couldn't do
So
it.
Ionine.
So I
Alright.
think that's
So
my
one of
last
them is at death's door. But I have 2 teammates on death's
One's
door.
dead.
Well, 2 of
There's
them are
one
dead. There's
two-
1
two are
left.
dead.
2 are
There's-
dead, but there's one
There's
dying.
one on
Yeah.
death's door.
That's about
If
to
you
die.
hit
So
him,
if you
that'll
can
save
hit it,
us.
he's
Yeah,
pretty much done
so
for.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on that last one.
All right. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Beat it. Dexterity saving throw 14 or higher.
No 5.
Alright. Come on, D8. Help me out.
Or 1.
5.
He's dead.
5.
Alright.
So you, how do you want to kill him?
I'm gonna call that Sacred Fire down, and I just want it to pierce straight through his skull. Right
All right.
down.
Quick and
All
easy.
right, cool. So it goes straight through this little frog's head,
Holy shit.
and he is dead. You still have 2 friends on the floor.
I'm gonna go to one of them
bleeding
and
out.
try to stabilize him. Can
All
I
right.
do
So
like a medicine
I want
check?
you to make me a medicine check.
Alright. I'll go for Tiny.
Okay.
That's 13 total.
All right. So that'll give you 1 more death save, and make me a death save. And I want time to make a death save too.
20.
All right. So you
that's 2, I'm up.
stand right back up.
7.
So that's 1 fail. So you have 2 successes and 1 fail. Does anybody else want to try and help?
Can I help him again, or?
Yeah, you can continue to try and help.
I'll
him.
keep trying to help him. Another medicine check. That's a
Yeah.
20
So
total.
he is able to give you mouth to mouth just so good that it brings
Wow.
you back to this world.
Fuck you.
So Tiny,
So-
you are back up.
When you do the 3 successes and then just change it for me, you just go back up to 1, right?
No, you are at 0.
Oh, you just stay at 0.
You are conscious. You are not bleeding to death. You have no health.
So I have 0 health
0.
now?
Yeah.
0.
As soon as he's awake, I'm just gonna slap him across the face.
Knock him right back.
Not for damage, just a light slap.
Okay.
I was
Like,
Oh, kills him again.
knocks him down. I like it.
All right. Well,
next time, stand behind me.
At the current, it does not seem like you are in any danger, and you are out of combat.
Alright, I go pick up my bolt.
All right.
Do you only have the one?
No, I have 20.
Okay, good.
What the fuck?
Like, you want to keep
Here,
some.
one second.
So is this the same one that you've shot
Yes.
already
Yes.
to kill the rat? I want you to roll a luck check, just a straight D20.
See if it's still
10.
good.
It's still good.
Nice.
Oh, is it gonna shatter at some point?
If you roll under a 10, yeah, it'll break.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Now that
After about the
you've
12th
shot it
time.
twice, if you shoot the
Alright.
same one again, it's gonna be a DC 15.
Makes sense.
What if he just, every time he does it,
Yeah.
crits?
20, 20,
That's
20,
the sturdiest bolt I've ever seen.
Perfect bolts. Perfect.
About what time is it?
So at this point, it's like 4:45. Man.
Dang it. We still have the rest
That
of
was
the day to
like
get
no
3
fucking
rounds
time
of
out.
combat, so it was 18 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
And
So
how long is a long rest again? Is that 8 hours?
long rest is 8 hours.
Cool.
So
Who
I
wants to
say
sleep in the
we
I say we long rest.
put a pin here.
Yeah.
Sleep in the sewers.
Before we head back up, no long rest has been taken yet.
Yeah.
Everyone's HP remains the same,
I need a long rest.
Same.
and this is where we'll end tonight.
Your healers need a long rest too. I need some more spells to keep you alive.